Just setting up the relevant map.
Oh, my cat found out how to use the soundboard yesterday, apparently. On Discord. Yeah, I was like taking the bin out, and I was outside, and apparently she was like, and I just left a caller that I was with a couple of mates, and apparently the soundboard started going off from my end. They were like, "Oh, Bane, you're back," and it's like, he's not back. Why is it spamming? Apparently Rue was just sitting on the mouse and it activated the soundboard somehow. See?
That. Yes.
She's in a mood today.
What did you do?
No, not a bad mood. She's just in a mood. She's like, I want something. I don't know what. I've been fed. I've had a nap. I've had fussing, but I want something, and I don't know what it is.
Your attention right now, probably.
No, because sometimes she's like ignoring me as well. She wants. I don't know what she wants. What do you want? At the moment, she's accepting attention because I'm talking.
I've just remembered how last week ended.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's go around, do some voice check. Everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
I say ready. Everyone ready to do voice checks and stall while I finish up some map stuff in the background?
Sure thing.
Absolutely.
All right.
Still got 3 minutes on the timer.
Yeah, we got time.
We've got 3 minutes
3:15.
stalling.
3 minutes off stalling. Talk for 3 minutes until the timer runs out.
Okay, so we do.
Without repetition, deviation,
I think
or
we can talk
the other
for
one,
3
hesitation.
minutes.
Look, I don't think we can talk without deviation for a minute, let alone 3. I think we're just gonna go on some random ass tangent.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. Not my fault.
It is your fault. It is your fault. It is
That
your
was
fault.
repetition.
Exactly.
And it's also your fault.
It is definitely your fault.
Well, it's definitely your fault.
Yeah. You're not getting out of this. We told.
Usually it's my fault, but this time it's your fault.
Yeah, usually it's either.
For once, yes, it's not your fault. Point.
Yeah. Point usually causes the like civil unrest with like other sentient species. For once, it's not.
I
Point
cause
reached its
the
core.
civil unrest with our own species.
Yes.
It's everyone else that I cause back. Yeah.
God damn it! Point
So,
is a lie.
I caused the civil war. Everyone else causes the regular war.
Yeah.
You think that one's
I'm a
better?
specialist.
Hey, Alvina's so far not caused any political problems outside of getting us arrested once.
You
So,
are
leave
political
Two
problem.
political problems.
Now, apart from getting us arrested once, everyone else manages all the political problems.
Alvina
Well,
is a
no,
political
I don't think-
problem.
Yeah.
Lou has got no political
Alvina's just a
problems yet.
problem.
Alvina is just a problem. You're right. What do you mean Lou hasn't got any political problems? Remember the slave revolt
And the fact that
Shadow
you're...
Game.
and the Shadow
and
Game?
That
also
was
the-
not
Gwen
Lou's
wasn't there
fault.
for that, so you know.
It
and
was.
Oh,
you-
in that case, it's Gwen. Gwen is pure and holy.
and who
Enjoy.
your original patron was. You dragged us into dreams. That's a political problem.
To be fair, he
You're
dragged
under.
he
you
dragged-
were-
everyone into a single dream when we were all in different dreams. Or at least Alvina was in a different dream, and Lou went, "Hey, Alvina, how you doing?" It's like, "Oh, hi, Lou. What are you
Yeah,
doing
but-
here?"
They were trying to drag him away to court to go to
Yeah.
trial.
Dream court.
Dream court with the ninja frogs.
Lizards.
Little frog lizards. It's like Bulbasaur. It's a frog and a lizard,
I think
All sorts of plants.
and a frog and a lizard.
The frizzard.
Well, I hate that.
All right, we at the 5 minutes.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, we are. That counts.
30
just over
seconds.
30 seconds.
Oh, my clock. We're at 5.
Oh, I'm looking at the
No,
stream
Mr.
clock, so
Alterra's
there is
behind
stream
you
delay.
5
Yeah,
seconds.
I'm looking at the like my monitor clock, which has the internet connected time.
I'm looking at the Alterra.
There now. We've
And now it's
established what
6
they are.
minutes past.
We're at 10
9,
seconds now.
8,
The
7,
frizzard.
6, 5,
4,
4,
Frog
3,
lizard.
three,
lizard.
Nothing on delay.
4,
9,
3,
1.
2,
Available
Did it.
from
1.
17.
0.
All right.
Okay, what?
Hut.
Welcome back to the world of Alterra, the Shattered Altsphere. As we remind our audience and ourselves what the hell happened last time, you managed to return to the Firestar, and a new problem has presented itself. Alvina, what happened last time?
Howdy! We woke up Firestorm Barbie and had a great chat where we realised that Alvina is even more worryingly in line with the primordials than we first thought. Because she just
So much so.
she just passively agrees with their, more or less their entire rhetoric without knowing what their rhetoric was beforehand. And then we got back to the Firestar, caused Millie an aneurysm, found out that
little one.
The anime protagonist we captured is like college friends with Damien, effectively.
Yep.
And found out that
I forgot about that.
And found out that the incoming imminent war is Zorme's fault.
Not my fault. Not
It
my
is.
fault.
It's explicitly your fault.
Yeah, entirely your fault.
100%.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
Beautiful. Zormer, why don't you fill us in? What happened last week?
I started a
What did you
war.
do wrong?
It's not my fault. I created helped them create a new armor that they're now testing out on us.
Yes, it is.
How is that not your
entirely
fault?
your
It's
fault.
entirely your fault.
It's
What?
not my
And
fault I helped them create
I
this.
found out that the point is the most antagonistic bugger in this
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
I want to be, yeah.
Point's got
yes,
some
that's
sick
true.
burns
How
when
dare
they
you
need them.
exploit Zarmir's weakness of being very, very ambitious with his work and doesn't like being questioned on it.
That's called egotistical, not
Well
ambitious.
No, that was very well played by Ali there, the antagonist Zarmir, but it
Yeah.
also made me have a very bad roll when it came to figuring out something.
Also
I rolled the
caused
worst.
also caused an entire weekend of ribbing for Bob. If anyone wants to know.
I rolled a 4 on history to remember anything of detail during that demonstration.
You were
That's how much he antagonized Zarmir.
You were epipleptic. You were just gone. Love it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Fuck you. What happened last time?
What they said.
We did some.
Fair
ribbing.
enough.
Nothing's being said about.
Oh, we had a
changes
random
in-
encounter, but I don't remember what it was.
It was the Empyreans.
Oh yeah, the
We-
Titans. That was it.
So we encountered Tartan Tabletop, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I was like, I know we had a random encounter, but what was
It was 4 giants playing
It was the
playing
4 super
Warhammer
giants.
with people, and we went, no,
It's
we're
like
not going to
yeah.
deal with
we
that.
can't beat one of those in a fight. We're not taking on 4.
You've probably taken on at least one. You've taken on some CR30 dragons.
Yeah, we did. I think we'd have an okay shot against one, maybe. It'd be
Yeah,
tricky because they've got actual divine spellcasting. I'm pretty sure as well.
Yeah, but we also had like 7 bloody wizards.
No,
that were
we've
going-
taken on like similar CR things without much assistance, but I don't think the periods are pretty nasty.
Yeah. Continue on. Gwen, what happened last time?
Pretty much just either steered the ship or watched the point burn Zormir a little bit. I think that's it.
Oh,
A wee bit.
you told Alvina to go that someone was in the kitchen and she believed you, despite the person who was apparently in the kitchen stood next to you.
I was steering the ship.
Fair enough.
Because you wouldn't. pick a fight with
Grim,
him.
what happened last time?
We haven't actually discovered yet that Fuck You has found a nice amulet of, was it Extreme Evil?
Yeah.
More or
Talisman.
less. Yeah.
Ultimate.
Absolute Evil,
The talisman of ultimate evil.
Oh, yes, that.
which is barely
That was- that
noticeable
wasn't
with
last-
Fuck You.
Yeah, that wasn't last session. That was session before. The fuck you found that.
Yeah. The party are having the
sorry, it
first
doesn't have to be
impact.
exactly last session. Just anything relevant to today's plot. This is just the catch up.
Yeah, fuck you is now evil.
Yeah.
Oh, evil.
The surprising
officially
part is
evil.
that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. And last but not least, Star Point, the motion picture. What happened last time?
I found a good way to motivate Zormir. Causely to have multiple aneurysms and set up, I think, the comedic thing of the entire crew of the Firestar trying to keep two people from entering the same room.
Yes. We're not allowed to have.
Ace and the Firestar. I think it would actually do them good to chat to each other. We just need to do it under safe circumstances.
I think it would. Honestly, I think it wouldn't do them good. I think it would do Ace good, and I don't think she'd notice.
Yeah, that. I will say, earlier today, I was just Googling how to deprogram a cultist.
How to deprogram a cult.
I would say I didn't find anything. I just found out how to ingrain them into our cult.
Ah!
Yay.
We'll take it! Close enough!
Conversion. Nice. Alright, Chris Kennedy. that will
That's
be
a
your
hell of a
GM
Google
for
history.
today.
Yeah.
Alright, a couple bookkeeping things to get out of the way. First of all, this is going to be a little bit of a slower session, a bit more of a top-down tactics game. You can, if you get into a direct skirmish, you can, of course, fight in live initiative roll. But before that, I'm going to be playing around a bit more of a tactical giant here. So just a heads up, it's going to be a nice, slower, relaxing session to get in. No direct
Well, sounds like a
combat,
trap.
probably more.
Mhm.
Yeah. This giant, I'm going to try something new with the giants and have them think before they fight.
That's a bad sign.
Who taught them that? Zormir.
Is that all right?
Tell me.
Second one, we're gonna try and actually take breaks at every hour mark because I end up dehydrating
A bit
when we actually take breaks, and I need to be more consistent about taking water breaks at like
Good.
7 and 8.
Yeah.
So if we get 7 and 8 and I'm not calling for a break, it's because I've forgotten and I've gotten too much in the zone. Feel free to call out.
So it might be worth.
If
Oh,
there's-
sorry.
If there's an appropriate break moment, I won't tell you on the dot if you're halfway through a sentence.
Oh, see, I was going the other way. I was going for like 7 o'clock on the dot. Wait
7
for the
o'clock
during the sentence.
On the dot. The former is more appreciated. This is wait until the sentence is stopped and then take a little break.
Yeah.
Alright. With that, additionally, so at Iron Core previously, you met with Lieutenant General Firmix, who is the youngest of the primordial fire titan family of the Mix family.
Yeah.
They are considered to be kind of the black sheep of the family, not particularly good at anything. So they got sent out to what is effectively the wastelands, the scraplands where nobody can
boonies.
really go, the boonies, to take over control of Iron Core to look for the lost artifact of Imix.
Yeah.
You have recently learned via Rebellion Intelligence Network that Firmix is no longer in charge of Iron Core at this moment and has been superseded by their older brother, whose name you did not get.
Yeah.
But to which you can probably now get, because I haven't actually got it properly, but he's been fleshed out in the break. So a Lieutenant General Betamix.
Betamix. Okay. That sounds like a
Betam-
cereal.
Sounds like a Betamax.
Also sounds like
Yeah.
What you do know, or more importantly, what the Rebellion knows generally about Betamix is that they are considered to be one of the Fire Titan tactical geniuses, and is also technically an actual admiral as well. But there's not really an admiral equivalent because there's only one military who kind of does it all. They don't have a separation of militaries in the primordial monarchy.
It's
Yeah,
just.
thought they would. Anyway.
No, it's you are in charge of this segment, I guess, right? Because they've got the separation of the elements. So
Yeah, they didn't really. More important, the DM didn't want to separate them down more because that gets too confusing.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Looks like we now have a mini for Ace.
Yes, I'm only
Ooh, we finally got a
4 weeks late making it.
Hey, it's there. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember seeing it. It's very flash art.
Yes.
So yes, what you know is that BMX is renowned for his strategies and
Tactical
battle
acumen.
formation. That and you can surmise that he is going to be more considering of his strategy when fighting the party. You do not know what level of like consideration he's giving you. He could be like he might underestimate you. Who knows?
Estimation. I think he's gonna underestimate us, but not take us as lightly as it would be random pack of noids. He may got slightly higher than that, but
Yep.
probably not a huge threat.
So just to remind you, while you had a deal with Firmix, Firmix is not in charge of this particular group. In case you wanted to know what was going on with that NPC. But yes, you are still currently on the Firestar when the long-range sensors have detected the incoming grouping squad. I'm going to call them squads. The incoming squads of the fire giant of the fire giants in their
Armor.
In their armor.
Yeah.
Which is what you can see on the map. There appears to be groupings of 6 per group.
Where on the map?
Oh wait, at the
See
top.
nothing.
I see grey.
No, it's just a grey screen.
Yep.
1 second.
I was like, oh, is mine not
let's see-
loaded? No, apparently ours
Let's see
is.
what I've done here. Let's actually put them on the token layer. Yes, that would
Ooh.
help.
There we are.
And
Now
there
you
we
should be
are
able
at the
to
bottom.
see.
Nice.
So, this is why I mean we're going to take things a little slower because there's a bit more distance to consider here.
Yeah.
What's the actual distance of these squares? 1 second, let me actually reset this.
Yeah, but I'm assuming it's not like
Not
60
50,
feet
no.
to get to him. It's like, oh, we can shoot him from here.
Don't do 60. It's probably accurate. Let's have a look.
2034.
Yeah.
He's got a couple other.
I'm sure we could make that.
Yeah, we can make that shot. We'll be fine. I need to actually look up. 1 moment.
I should probably also put the ship interface because this is technically a ship battle.
400 feet in. Oh yeah, I can see him.
Oh yeah,
They're
you
in
can.
comfortable eye line for me. They are not even halfway out of my line of sight.
Yeah, that does not surprise me.
They're about 0.4 of a mile. So, Alvin is good to go. Oh, there they are.
Why are you not copying? Let's do that. Just make big. There we go. And Zeg, you can actually move this a bit.
Now, I really hope that I remember correctly, and Bob, more importantly, Bob's information is correct on fire should shut down the armor.
Fire and ice, yeah.
Otherwise, we might be screwed.
Well, it's made out of those 2 materials.
Yeah. Because if fire doesn't work, it's gonna do literally nothing.
Let's put you up there, and then I'll shift all these guys back down. Go.
Yeah.
All right. And then the Dawnriser has a speed of 80 feet.
Yes.
So this is what I mean by a little bit slower, as you can probably tell.
Yeah, a lot of positioning. So is each one of those a giant, by the way?
Yes.
Cool.
They're flying in a formation of like 60 away from each other.
Okay.
Because each square is 60 feet, so they are pretty spread out to avoid AOEs.
Yeah, even only the real big AOEs are going to be able to clip more than one. Which I don't think we have access to any of them.
And that's why they've split off into multiple squads.
How far did you say was in between them? Between these guys?
Between each person is 60 feet.
Okay.
Snap. There you go.
Okay.
But we're also not technically in initiative just yet. You are still on the Firestar. You have the option of leaving the Firestar and going ahead with the Dawnriser. And we're gonna do stuff in like increments of 10 minutes to begin with.
Yeah. Do they? Since I can see them, from here, what? Are they holding any like hand weaponry? Any of them?
They are not. No.
Okay. That is good to know.
But you are aware that the shipping, shape shifting armor is able to transmute into weaponry.
Mm. Yeah, it was mainly going like it's weapons that are coming from the armor. They're not bringing up something extra that might be like noteworthy.
They don't have a giant cannon or anything.
That's what I was going. Yeah, no giant chainsaw. Okay. This is 3 squads. 6 in a squad.
So that's the party thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the tactics room of the Firestar. Presumably you already got in the ship kind of getting ready with some of the NPCs.
Definitely having the cannons ramped
What?
up.
Yeah. What do we have at our disposal? Is it just the Firestar and the Dawnriser?
Yeah, because all the other
Yep,
ships were
unless you
built,
happen
yeah.
to have anything else you can think of
Nope.
that I've not remembered.
So I can make minor flying things as distraction, but apart from that,
Yeah, you make basically chaff, right?
yeah.
Okay. I'd say definitely we started ramping up the volcano cannons.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because you never know. One good shot might put one into the ground and at least give us buy us time, if nothing else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it just turns off their entire suit of armor. I'm not sure 100%.
No.
I definitely think we should focus everything on one at a time, though. Like one group at a time.
Yeah, we kind of want to.
If we can knock out just one group or delay one group heavily, the
Yeah.
others might...
Do we want to get Dawnriser on distraction duty?
Maybe?
Because Dawnriser is more maneuverable than Firestar, so.
Yeah. But what we could do, we could focus all the volcano cannons on one squad, have the Dawnriser distract a second squad, and have some people ready to engage the third squad, because maybe we can split them into part at a time.
Yeah.
Which would potentially mean splitting up the party, but... Zome, how fast do the suits of armor move?
I don't. Not sure if they actually tested flying them.
Well,
Almost
can we work
flying.
out how fast they can move from watching them?
Oh yeah, can I make a gauge on that?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check. There's only be Alvina, because I'm thinking you're the only one that has the line of sight for this.
Yep.
Or the range of sight for this.
23. That's pretty good.
23. So you actually catch them as they are flying in. They look to be while they're like accelerating, i.e., while they're dashing, they look to be able to go 120.
Okay, so they're a little bit slower than the Firestar.
A little bit slower. But you also notice that they seem to be deaccelerating.
Ooh, okay.
As you kind of spend like a couple more minutes watching them, they actually be looking to be taking up positions. They aren't coming in.
Yeah. They're hanging back at the moment.
Not a
Does
good
that mean they're
sign.
waiting for people?
They
What was
might-
the range of your vision, by the way?
1 mile.
1 mile.
Yeah,
What
they
is
are 0.4 of a mile away, so I've basically got a little bit more than double their distance on us. I didn't just look up what the distance in feet was in miles.
Yeah. With that 23, you notice it's kind of hard to describe. You notice a disshading in the astral realm around you. In the area you are, the astral realm is obviously as part of the broken altered chat sphere.
Other way around.
Yep, there.
All
Wrong
right.
way around again. There's a lot more of a black backdrop than there normally would, because it's actually broken open to the void space itself, which has stars in the far distance in it.
Mhm.
But with your 23, there looks to be a border and in like a large black shape in the astral sea that is just ever so slightly darker than its surrounding area. It's just like a couple shades darker.
The mothership.
Yeah, there's something else out there.
And you notice that there are 3 of them. They're probably like twice the size of the Dawn Riser that are accelerating towards you. They're still about 5,000 feet out.
Okay.
Well, about like 4,000 feet out, actually, because they're only supposed to be a little bit further than the giants. But just something to note, you're not actually... They look to be coming closer towards you, but it's hard to tell that far out.
Yeah. There's 3 big objects out there. Like, they're keeping pretty well hidden, but I can still see them. They might be supplies, or they might be artillery, or something big. We probably should move now.
These guys got to have come from somewhere. Yep.
Yeah. It might just be the food wagon, honestly, but we should probably at least deal with these guys now before they get help of some description.
I mean, 1 for each squad.
Yeah, pretty much. So what do we do? Cannons on the left, have a distraction on the right, and let the ones in the middle try to come in?
I think so, unless there's not really any environmental stuff we can use around, is there? Like a handy asteroid field.
I mean, it's a good minor illusion. Some asteroids floating about.
So just get a horde of wizards to each do a single 5-foot asteroid.
Do you want to say a silent image could probably do that if we had enough?
Does anyone have like hallucinatory terrain?
I don't.
No.
I think we're just off that. I think it's
What's
a
the
7th
best
level
illusion I've
spell,
got?
isn't it?
I mean,
I
I
can
think,
try
it was
the-
on the list. I think it was on my spell list, but
Oh,
I didn't
maybe.
take it.
Maybe then.
No, I still haven't found my deck of cards for Deck of Illusions, but I could try throwing something just into the void.
Just throw a dragon into the void.
Dragon into the void. And I guess in the void, it would just keep going.
Yeah, I guess.
We might be able to make a small asteroid field.
Yeah, how?
Okay, how?
So, if we get all the lava cannons to shoot directly at one point, I can shoot it with my cannon and freeze it with the frost shot. It might make a little asteroid field.
They're very big cannons. And
Yes.
yours is very little.
I don't think that's going to be enough of an asteroid field for it to be useful.
I think it would make one really big asteroid.
That's
That
something to
might
keep
not
in our
be a
back
bad
pocket,
idea.
yeah.
That might not be a bad idea.
I mean, if they get closer, they might not expect a sudden asteroid.
Yeah, that's not the worst idea.
Yeah.
We could.
No one expects the sudden.
We could literally fire all volcano cannons at like this one spot here, and see if we make an asteroid right there.
The problem is I've only got a limited range of it, so I think I can get to. Where are you?
You're 1,500, isn't yours?
1,200, unfortunately, so about there-ish.
I don't think it'd
Not
help at that
close
rate.
enough. Yeah.
Hey, you never know. Maybe all of them will hit one giant and it'll solidify really quickly.
I apologize. But yeah.
I do like the idea
Saying
of just nuke that idea, that area there. Though,
Yeah, I mean, is there a downside of firing all the volcano cannons at one spot for them, so it's just a ball of lava going at them?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But then they can just go around.
Well, here's the bit: if we fire it and it all hits at like roughly the same spot, which is on top of them, you're likely to get one guy, right? At least.
Yeah.
Or you shoot one and then shoot the second and the third to both sides of that one, just like a second afterwards, so they try and scatter into it.
Also, wait. They're fire giants. Do we know that they know that the lava will shut down their armor? Because they know they're fireproof. They might try to go straight through it because it's just lava.
Did
Yeah, how
And
Storm
turn
get
off all their
involved in
armor.
that?
And turn off all their armor.
I reckon some of them would have worked it out, but maybe not all
Not
of them.
all of them, exactly.
I
Do
bet
you
if some of
remember?
them
Oh,
worked
Chris.
it
Well,
out,
I'll say do remember.
then would they not tell everybody else?
Yeah, assume they've done a little bit of testing. The Firestar has a range of 1,200 feet for its fire cannons.
Oh, also has
for
1200.
Okay, it's expected to get closer.
So for those, we have to wait close.
which you are in communication with Firestar. As soon as it is a resource effectively under your control, there might be like a little delay in it acting.
Mhm.
Because it's a giant ship with lots of people that have to be given orders. But for the larger time scales, it effectively acts under your orders.
Yeah.
The
But
Well-
as you are discussing this, we get to the first 10-minute mark. The ship is ready to take off whenever you want. Effectively, at that 10 minutes, kind of gets engines going, everything like remaining gear packed on. You can move to the you can move to the Dawnstar if you would like. So you're just there to take off and be communicating back via sending stones, effectively.
Mhm.
You want?
Uh,
Do you want Randy to be hallucinatory terrain generator?
I mean, we can.
Because
sorry.
Can he do that?
it's a tier 4 spell, and if I prepare that, I can do that every 10 minutes, and it's 300 feet away in a 150-foot cube. So I can
Is it
place
a
them all over.
concentration spell or?
Duration 24 hours. It does not say anything about concentration.
Oh.
We can just
Okay.
get a few. It wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Yeah, just have them round.
It basically gives us platforms, if nothing else, right?
No.
Hallucinatory
They're
terrain.
not solid, they just look it.
Oh, no, what am I thinking of? Phantasmal terrain or something like that? There's a bigger one, which I'm thinking of.
Possibly.
There's a physical illusion one. I can't remember what it's called. I know there is one, but it must
Yeah,
be.
even as a baffle, just to break up them seeing what we're doing, it's probably worth having.
Yeah, I'd say
little
that's
bit.
a good shout.
How many do you want me to burn for every 10 minutes?
How many? Yeah, how many spell slots have you got?
Do the volcano
For
cannons
tier-
have ammo, by the way, Chris?
For tier 4, I have 3.
Like a limit on the ammo?
And I have
No.
No.
2 5s, 1 6, and 1 7.
We are, since we're sort of basically in space and there's like a limitedness on gravity, would like just the big blobs of lava just kind of sit after they lost momentum?
You're
Or
gonna have
would
to
it
repeat
just
that.
like float?
Hmm?
You're gonna have to repeat that. Just
Okay.
cut out for a second for me.
Would the like ammunition, like the big blobs of lava, just kind of sit there after they run out of momentum?
I was more imagining the energy would disperse into the astral fabric.
Okay.
So I would give them like a small amount of time to kind of sit there, but eventually they would just kind of like spread and dissipate.
Okay. Doesn't work for the plan then. That's good to know. I had the idea of just making literally just start building an asteroid field between us and them.
Alright, is there anything you guys want to do before the second 10-minute mark?
Yeah, are we setting off?
Yeah.
Because we should have
Yeah, I think so.
a good bunch of us at least on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fucky is going to go on it for the gun as well.
Yeah.
So we're doing the 3 different groups.
Well, their enemies have 3 different groups. One, a good few of us should definitely go on the ship and run interference.
Yeah.
So where do you want the first terrain and where do you want the second one?
Somewhere, one in this direction and one in this direction. Pick where you think could be appropriate. I'd say, right, like to the sides.
Assuming you're
300.
setting off at the first 10-minute mark, the ship can move up to 800 feet until the second.
First
If there's
one has
anywhere
to.
you want to go.
I think that for us, if we run interference, we should run onto this one on the side. We don't want to run interference with the middle one because the other two could just in on us.
I was going to say, do we want to bottleneck them?
Possibly.
This
But-
is the range for where I can put it.
I don't think we can take on what is it? 18 fire giants in power armor all at once.
Mm.
What? Yeah, you guys can, surely.
If they weren't fire giants, I'd actually think we had a decent shot for the roughly the same kind of power level, but we've got a lot of fire damage in this party.
And the thing's half the size of that distance.
Nice, there you go. There's your movement range for the ship.
Yeah, I think we should head to, like, here for the ship. Like, go to that direction and start cutting towards them.
Yeah, why not? Good enough choices than the others, frankly.
Mm.
Yeah. I think it's basically not the middle one is the important.
Okay, so you kind of want to start moving over here. Zormir, are you putting anything out?
Well, the first illusory terrain would probably be somewhere here or something. And it's 150 foot square.
Yeah, you should be able to draw that.
Just a real big mountain, like meteor looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zormir, you
There's a
want to just
hallucinatory-
draw those on the map?
Yeah. Hallucinatory terrain can be whatever like you want, really.
I'm trying to think what would be believable in space.
Oh, here as well. You know, in this Altsphere.
Yeah, I was gonna say just big rock was like the most believable, right?
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, it
How
might
many
make them go around.
How many squares is that then?
150
Oh.
is about 3 squares ish, like a little
Yeah,
smaller
3 by
than
3.
3.
Each square is 60.
Yeah.
Something there.
Oh, there's a...
It's very big. Smaller.
Oh, you had 180 there.
Yeah, it's 180 distance because the 150 is a 9. It's a 9 box cube.
Yeah, let's move you down here until I need you. Oh, yeah, you just need something like this.
Yeah.
No, let's have it be transparent.
Giant plant rock disappears.
There
There.
we go.
A version of Randy sticking out his tongue. Taunting them.
Fair. Hey, it could come in handy. I don't know what for yet, but definitely could come in handy.
Yeah.
All right, is anyone else doing anything before I get to the second mark?
Not for now, because I'm not even close to being in range of anything.
I'm going to summon all my helpers, but I'm not sure if they're going to do anything yet. But get them out.
Yeah.
Let's also do one for these guys. These little range markers. Perfect.
Do you want another one from Randy? Towards the middle, guys.
This is in the first 10 minutes.
No, come on, wait. That's not what I want. Where's the damn ruler gone? Nope.
Just something
Oh,
I might be able
see.
to do that might help.
Okay, interesting. All right. Let's actually go ahead and move these guys. Explain what these are in a second. All right, cool. I'll put these back in the corner for now. As you are flying out away from the fire star, now that they are much closer as they are hurtling towards you, especially Alavina, you notice that the large, darker shade shapes that you'd noticed previously appear to be large black stone asteroids.
Yeah, they are. They are supply ships or battleships of some description.
Mm.
Are very quickly hurtling towards the Firestar.
Could they just not be asteroids that they've chucked?
Yeah, do we want to change course just to see if they correct?
Odds on, I don't think they're asteroids that they've chucked. I think they're actually our ships. So they're gonna correct. Also because if they aren't powered, they're gonna miss.
Well, let's check by moving ourselves and the Firestar slightly to see if they do correct.
1,200. We have some range on us that can hurt them.
I mean, the closest Lou needs to be is 300 feet away.
Yeah. How far is the max range on our cannons? Our personal cannons, not the volcano cannons.
600 for your standard cannons,
600.
300 for your radiant ray.
Okay. So they're out of range of the guns at the moment.
But you do have one charge off your jump,
Yes.
which gets you 500 feet.
Yeah.
So if you jump 500 feet and move, as this is effectively, we start a new initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
Or a new turn.
One party or one squad of them.
Yeah.
You can move to the end of the purple. You could jump and then you could attack.
Yeah. I think ships are a priority.
Hmm.
Well, let's first just move to see if they are actually ships, or if they're asteroids, because that's all we can see.
Well, we know that the ships for the Empire are just asteroids that they hollow
Yeah,
out.
true.
That's the thing we just know.
True.
Yeah. It's basically, it would have roughly the same effect of an asteroid, but there's people inside it that can get out and attack on ground, is my assumption. After smashing a bunch of holes in it.
Yes, what would you like to do for your turn, guys?
Okay. What y'all thinking?
Every 10 minutes, I'll do another thing for you try and give us cover.
Hmm.
There we
If you
go.
want me to keep doing it.
What might not be a bad idea. Can you put one that's got direct line between this one and the Firestar? I also just clicked on it and saw its hit point pull.
Shh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, I just thought I'd let you know that one, Chris.
It's fine.
Yep.
So,
If you can put one just direct line between it, because if you even make it change course, it'll delay it for a little bit, right? Or it might lose some momentum.
next one here.
I guess. Yeah.
Because that's the max distance I can put away
Then
from
yeah,
us.
put it there, but put it on the upper side of it, so it's like these. It's not pinging me.
Here.
Yeah, those bunch of squares like there.
Where square where that circle was.
Yeah. Because you get 300, you can put it in those squares just above it, and for some reason it's not letting me ping. But the next to the 5, these are the center square. Put it there.
Okay.
There's another hallucinatory terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to like up here?
There. Yeah.
So there's these two.
Try and
covering
if they buy it, they will change course.
It's more haunting from Randy. It's now the chef, Randy. Chef Keith.
And where would you want the Dawn Rider to go? Continue on course to this third Black Rock, or?
Yeah, I think we want it to go that way.
Put you up to like here or something, or you can go north.
I think to the side. I think to the right would be the better way. because we
Yeah.
don't want the two collapsing on us, really, because I don't think we'll live.
Hmm.
And sorry, one of the cats is destroying something in the kitchen.
That was the weapon range, actually. You just put there that you moved us. Because you changed the purple to the weapon range at that point there.
Oh, had you?
Yeah. That wasn't our actual movement range.
What, the purple?
Is it not?
Yeah.
No, the purple is your
pur-
movement.
I thought
Yeah, it
the
is. It's
purple
800
was-
feet. No, our cannon range is 600. That's like that's 800. That's further than our cannon range.
No, would you like one
Is
for the
that where
cannon range too?
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Maybe a blue one.
That's without warp. So that's just the fact you move 80 feet and technically each That's a minute, not 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
800
yeah.
feet. Okay.
Well, we're good. Each thing is a minute now.
Cool. I'm fine with this.
Because I forgot how maths work, and I
Math.
forgot that rounds worked in 6
Sixes.
seconds
Yeah.
and not minutes.
Mhm.
It's fine. It's an arbitrary amount of time that is appropriate for this narrative.
Mm.
And
Turns
that...
out time is 10 times faster, but everything is also 10 times further away.
Ooh, can you,
That's further away.
since our movement was, could you put us a little further up, basically, because we can, I think, just barely get in range of the cannons? Yeah.
Mm.
And open up on the asteroid with everything we got, not the beam.
Yeah.
See if we can enjoy it.
Yeah, we're starting to make a Venn
No.
diagram.
You okay, boy?
So, no, I was just going to say, do we want to be the ones firing the first shot? I'm
Yes.
fairly sure this is aggressive, so yes.
Yes.
Yeah, who's on the cannons? You got 2 cannons.
Yep,
Points, one of the best on the cannons. I think Alvina's
Yep.
second best.
I'll be on one of them.
Yeah.
Because Alvina will switch out with fuck you when
Yep.
when it inevitably gets dirtier. 1d20 plus.
Yeah, what was
my
our modifiers again?
For you, it's expertise. For me, it's proficiency.
Okay.
It's 5. Dirty 20. I'll take that. Might not hit, but I'll take it.
Nat 20.
That never
Plus
hit.
10.
Oh, damn, that'll hit.
Okay, they can actually fly to you in 10 minutes, right? Or I guess a minute.
As
Guess that's
everything's
10 minutes.
quick, right? It's just space.
Yeah.
I used to blast swamp rats at this size.
But both shots hit. Go ahead and roll damage. It's 8d10 bludgeoning damage. While you're doing that, the
Is that not doubled for?
Point.
yes,
Yeah.
I've-
double 16d10 for point.
Okay, so I always get Pathfinder and D&D mixed up. One doubles the number of dice, one just doubles the result.
Yeah, yours is doubles numbers of dice. Pathfinder doubles result.
Go.
Noise.
That's pretty good.
Let's split them up.
Lot of 9s in there and a 10, so I can't complain
Yeah,
about that.
3 ones, but
Assume these guys are flying at
Yeah,
you in
only 4
three-dimensional
dice.
space.
You don't have the thing that you get to reroll 1s on guns by any chance, do you?
I don't think so, but I'm going to go and
Aw.
check.
I know there is a thing for that.
Hmm. It might be a higher level.
I think it's a feat, so
Yeah, it's a
No,
feat.
I haven't got the guns to defeat then.
fair.
All right, we're gonna slow down to rounds now.
Yeah.
As you've noticed that one of the squads of fire giants, having seen you be lured out, are going to start flying in, kind of dispersing around the black rock coming towards you. Flying at 120. Some of them aren't this close. I'm just gonna temporarily push them there.
Yeah.
Which means I actually probably should care how far they can go initially, because you'll probably want to fire a couple of them. 120. All right, let's put them all back in formation and only move them the 3 squares they're supposed to go. Oh, whoever's in the thing, move. You damn thing, stop me clicking on it.
It's not me. I've not
Okay.
got hands on. I've not got hands on the keyboard,
Alright.
so it's not me.
They have started to
I wouldn't be
disperse
neither.
and are starting to fly towards you.
Mhm.
I don't think initiative order really matters here too much. I'm just gonna do them versus you. So second round, or unless anybody wants to do anything in the first round who hasn't fired anything yet.
I think the only one who can is Gwent at the moment, who's got any real actions they can take. Because Ray.
Yeah, but they're I suppose they are close enough if I did a decent radius on them. Because they've got a little bit closer, haven't they?
Yeah. The spacing is 60 foot between each one, so you're not going to hit 2 with anything, but you might be able to, like, take a shot at 1 and get 1 with something.
Nah, because I've only got 1 per combat, I'd rather wait until I can at least get
That's fair.
2.
Right when they're melee with each other.
Yeah.
Did the other 2 squads interact in any way when we opened fire? Or is it just the
No,
squad
they
leaders?
they appear to still be watching their asteroids. This squad's gonna move actually just like a little bit to kind of trail the asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving cover. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't want to focus on the asteroid. We want to try and get around them.
Ooh.
It's exactly what we were doing with the illusory train.
Yes. I also just had a thought which might be fun.
Tactical giant.
I just had a thought which might be fun. Okay, I've got an idea.
Oh.
See, one
Right, in
of
that
the
case-
disadvantages of using a giant asteroid as cover?
In that case,
When it breaks, it shatters.
Second round, what would you like to do?
Do we want to jump behind the asteroid?
I was thinking, if we're in range, do we want to jump behind the other asteroid and catch them unawares?
We could. Oh, also, what's the range on them from the Firestar now, actually? God damn it, measuring tool. Can you go away? Get off the screen.
The firing range is about like halfway up the screen.
Okay, so they're not in range yet. Good to know. So my thought is
Oh, that's actually the important other thing. They can't power the weapons and their flight simultaneously. It's kind of an important one.
that's good to know.
Because both of them use fire, and in order to maximize their cannons, they have to minimize their exhaust.
Yeah, it's like a magma chamber basically that's doing all the power. So
Yeah.
Cool, that makes sense. Hadn't thought of that, but yes, that is important. I say what we could do. The asteroid's really big, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be what, like 180 across.
180 across, yeah.
Technically twice the size of your. You know what? These actually should be 4x4 because your ship's 2x2. I did say twice as big.
Mm-hmm.
When's there? This increases one more size.
Yeah.
There you go. Great, 240 across. Big ol' rocks.
Very large rock.
I'm a tactical genius.
I'm wondering if there's a way we could, if they're powered. I want to look at the rock better. If are the rocks powered, or are they just like drifting in a direction?
As best as you can tell, they are continuing their like straight line momentum as they are traveling. As you're watching it, they are not like moving. That does not mean they cannot move, though.
Yeah.
Just that you have not seen them move.
I'm not seeing an exhaust or anything on them. Cool.
Does
No,
Alvina
especially
understand
not from
Newton's
the
first law?
Probably, but not as Newton's first law. She probably understands the fly in a direction, it's easier than turning version of it, right? She's got the very basics of the concept down, but doesn't know why.
Also, we know that they are traveling 500 foot, I guess, per minute.
Very fast. My thought is, which would be funny, if we can get to the side of it and hit it hard enough, we might be able to change its direction to go that way.
Ooh, hit them into each other. Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of my idea.
I'm with you on that. I will. The point as an artillerist will work out the ballistics.
Yeah.
Technically, you're gonna want to hit it like at an angle downward, so they both collide into each other when they move. Yeah. But anyway, ballistics guy will work it out.
Yep.
Yes. I work out the ballistics so they collide.
Yeah.
All right. Now you gotta figure out how to get there and hit them.
Okay, we could probably.
We have a teleporting ship.
We do have a teleporting ship.
You can have that once per minute.
We also have the
recharge.
do you think 2 hits from a cannon and a 4 round of attacks from a siege attacking Alvina can move it.
Honestly, I thought just an Alvina could move it, to be honest.
Potentially, they're very big. I don't think alone.
Yeah,
I think she could do a
help.
good job of it. She might be able to smash it, but I don't think she
I
can
have-
I could-
move it.
I have something that I could do.
Yeah.
Reverse gravity into it and fling it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would do it. That would absolutely do it.
I was going to say, what
Transfer
we need
to
is
it.
just a powered up version of the catapult spell.
Yeah, because I
Given
could
that's
think,
one of the point's signature spells.
yeah, I could see like
That's something
because
trying to slingshot it.
Yeah.
I was thinking the gravity sword that Alvina's got could definitely do it, but I don't know if I want to use it yet.
Yeah,
it's
fair.
it's a once per fight thing again. So
And this is a
Give
once
it to you
per.
really need it.
This is a one shot from Randy here as well.
Yeah.
I've only got 1 level 7 to do this.
hey, that's exactly when it's going to come up, right? Now, this is
Yeah.
the best use I think I can
Well,
possibly think of for reverse gravity.
So I will ask Chris, is there a way that I could use a Destiny to just have a massive catapult spell, essentially?
I mean, if you upcast it, I'll allow it anyway. You don't even
Okay.
need a Destiny for that one.
Hmm.
Does Capon not have like an upcast?
It has an upcast, but it doesn't scale to massive.
What is
Yeah.
it scaled to?
So 5th level catapult is... Yes, so 5th level I can do things up to a weight of 45 pounds. Which is about a fifth of the weight of me.
Yeah, it's about a small chair, right?
Yeah, it's 20 kilos. It's not much.
That's just sad. I blame Wizards of the Coast for that. That should be
Yeah.
higher. You know? Why can't I catapult a giant asteroid with a level higher
It's in
spell?
space. Maybe that's assuming you're in an atmosphere.
You need to get within 100 feet of the area that I need to
We can
Aim the
comfortably get into the range.
Yeah.
aim the gravity well at.
Yeah. But I'll let you cast it at a higher level, and depending on what level you cast it at, it may require a spellcasting check for the size of it, but the DC will depend on how high the level is.
I'll be going for 5th.
Just
Which is the
big as
highest
you
I can
got,
do.
Big as you got, yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow 5th to auto succeed. Anything below 5th for later uses will require a more arcane check.
That makes sense.
Okay, that works.
But yeah,
the
we...
lower the spell, the higher the DC.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mm.
So yeah,
Sure,
Hurl-
you're in space. It technically doesn't have weight.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It has momentum. It doesn't really have weight. You
Yeah,
can actually
does
turn
does
it.
the spell list say weight? Weighs. Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't have weight.
Ha ha! It has mass, not weight. Thank you, like year
Got it.
4 physics.
Are we teleporting there so well, you've actually already used your turn this minute. But we are also in the minute round, so that's probably fine. Are we teleporting there so you can cast a spell, or because I don't think the range is 500 feet.
We can probably
If you
90
want.
feet.
weirdly we could probably move into the right spot.
Yeah.
I need
If it's within movement range, do the move.
But
You've
Yeah.
already moved for like this segment.
fair point.
You'd have to use your teleport, which you still have, or you'd have to wait until
And
next.
teleport recharges every minute, right? Was it 10 minutes?
No, I'm just gonna roll 10d6 because there's actually a chance that you just don't roll 6.
Yeah, there's
on
a
any of them.
small chance we don't
There's
get
a
it
small
back. Yeah.
I trust that we get it back enough to use it here.
I'd say yeah, we probably want to use it because this is a really good tactical spot to use it
Hang on.
now.
Give me a second. It's a 16% chance we don't get it back.
Yeah. But while we're doing that, that's our first break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Gonna take a little break as this is the scenario. I'm gonna throw rocks at you in space.
Yay!
Let's see who
And we're
wins.
gonna
Yay.
throw rocks back.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, Alvina is going to herself now. I really need geomancy.
Oh, no. That's going to be a useful thing, but also no.
Alvina needs every kind.
She doesn't
I
need
can't-
evil. I will fully say I will skip out on evil if you guys don't complain about me getting the others.
I kind of want geomancy with the artificer side.
Yeah.
Just be able to just build a fortress, just...
Honestly, I like the concept because lava is fire plus rock, and also
Mhm.
metal and fire both do. Metal is fire and earth as well. So I could probably mess around with metal and lava if I have both of them. So Alvina's
There's decent logic there.
so Alvina wants them because she knows that she can do stuff with metal with fire, but she imagines that other stuff you can do with metal is in earth. So
I mean, I'm thinking with the giant rocks whether to polymorph into a giant ape because I might be able to catch them and throw them back.
Are you
he says
big
huge.
enough?
He says
You could
huge.
be enlarged as well.
With enlarge, he almost certainly could, right?
Yeah, I could enlarge reduce you up to be. Where would you stand?
It'd be on the deck of the ship, probably on the bow.
Across the ship.
Yeah.
You could
One for the
could you
top, one
be
for the back.
enlarged twice.
I say,
You can't be
given the
enlarged twice.
rocks are bigger than the ship, give or take.
Well, it's the bit if we hit it at an angle so we're not going against the momentum, we could probably do it. That is actually a good call.
You want to
The
know
giant
what
ape
we really-
literally has throw rock as an ability. Come on, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
I'd say if Chris will let me do the catapult, I hope it will let you do that.
Yeah.
You know what would be really funny for the giant ape?
But
Is Zormir's got greater invisibility.
Invisible giant ape.
invisible
don't
giant
know.
ape. The stealth Kong.
He stealthily grabs the rocks and then they're like, "Where'd our rock go?"
No, do you know what would be funny? You don't even throw them. You just hold on to them, invisible, and the rock's just flying with us.
Yeah. Invisible rocks just come flying at them.
No, the rock's visible. The ape holding the rock isn't, so you just think it's floating like 10 meters off the ship.
Why
nearly
is our
happened in
rocks
the dwarf
suddenly
game.
staying there?
But that nearly happened in the dwarf game on Wednesday. My character's a giant rock lizard man, and we're fighting stone trolls that have catch rock and throw rock. And the GM was actually rolling to see if one of the trolls picked me up and threw me at another party member. Because it was funny. Because it was funny. And I went, I am totally down for this to happen. This will probably kill our psychic, but I'm down.
And did it?
No, he failed by 1 to pick me up.
Ah,
I was
damn.
too thick to be picked up.
With 2 C's or?
With 5 C's. John's
Oh,
built.
wow.
John is built. John is about half the size of the stone troll, for reference.
The great
There's some
thing
sort
is-
of joke about the number of C's being a exponential scale, like
Yeah.
the Richter scale.
Yeah,
We
John,
should
John,
probably
my
The
ca-
Fichter scale, there
the
we go.
Victor scale, there we go. Yeah, John, my fighter in my Pathfinder game is 8'6" and weighs 845 pounds. He's a big lad.
Mm.
Lizard man
Maybe we should-
Oread, so giant stone lizard, basically. He's fun.
Maybe we should use the invisible rock throwing ape, because if he can catch them, greater invisibility doesn't disperse when he throws the rock back at them.
Yeah,
Mm.
because it
So
is.
he can move.
Now, I'm
Because he can-
fully up for invisible rock throwing ape.
I think it's a cool idea.
I say
genuinely.
it's not the ape or the invisibility.
I say
the
it's
only
neither
thing-
of them, but I think it's cool. So I also
It
agree.
only lasts for like
Minute.
one. Yeah.
The thing is,
So
we
that'll
need.
be funny.
We're definitely going to need him to be enlarged just to get a grip on it, I'm pretty sure. Because
Yeah,
it's huge.
I can do an enlarge, yeah.
Yeah, so we have
Well,
one
out of the
So you have the enlarge, Fucky does the polymorph, is it Zorme doing the
Right.
invisibility? Or
Yeah,
random?
Zormir can do.
Zorme can do greater
Zormir's
invisibility?
got-
Cool.
This
Yeah,
is
'cause
just
it's-
a giant space game of dodgeball.
Very much.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Andy's
can...
the one doing the gravity well at the rock to move it.
Alright, I'm back.
where was it?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We have
Alrighty then.
a game plan.
We have a game plan.
Yes.
Let's hear the game plan.
It's a stupid game
It's
plan.
a very dumb one, but it's funny.
We didn't say
a
it was
very-
a good game
No, it's
plan.
a good
It's a very-
game plan. It's a
We
dumb
just
game
said we had
plan,
a
but it
game
should
plan.
work. In
It's
theory.
a very D&D game plan.
It is. So,
Might work.
fuck you. Go. You the start.
So, fuck you, whilst on the ship, is going to cast polymorph on himself and become a giant ape. So I'm currently a huge caster, or huge monster,
Huge creature.
And then
huge creature.
with fuck you on giant ape in the ship, I'm going to cast enlarge reduce on him.
You can
And I'm gonna cast
gargantuan
greater
giant ape.
and I'm gonna as Zormir cast greater invisibility on the giant ape.
I'm going to cast Bless on him as well. Stack him up.
This is tactical rock throwing for apes.
Yeah, the
Yep.
giant ape has the rock throw ability. So
Yeah.
And what
I just don't know where the
no.
Have you got anything to add?
Has anyone got fly to add to this?
no. I can pick him up and throw him probably if you want, but
I think it's a bit too early for what I was thinking.
yeah, let's save your ones, Lou.
Are we still doing the other? I'm guessing we're not doing the other thing yet.
This
or-
is funnier. We use the gravity well, like we'll save the gravity well for like dealing with this
Yeah,
video.
and the
Because there's a third which we're not going to be able to deal with. So with the next act,
so if this doesn't divert the rock,
then we go to the original plan. which
then
is
we
the
go to
sense of-
catapults and gravity well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catapult, gravity well, Alvina, punch. And we're gonna move.
Hadouken!
We're gonna move to here, and have fuck you try and catch the boulder and throw it to this one.
With the teleport or
What we got, guys?
If that's the only way we can
With
currently
do it
move.
with yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Otherwise, it's waiting nine more rounds.
And the greater invisibility wore off before that.
Save the greater visibility until just before.
All right.
Then using
Assume
the
we
ship-
teleport, do all our spells, and then do it rather than
Mhm.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you teleport to the rock. Cast all your spells. You kind of match up. Who is currently flying the ship? Is that Randy?
I believe that is Randy.
I would say it'd either be Randy or Gwen.
I believe it's Randy.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
since your plan requires you to get close to the ship without crashing into it and like not bumping off it, you need to drive by it at the same momentum. I'm gonna need a steering check from Randy to see how well you do there, to see how much help you're actually giving Fukyu in terms of the ultimate like leverage.
Come
Okay.
on.
What am I rolling?
Dexterity.
So this will
paladin,
be
right?
an intelligence or dexterity
Intelligence,
check of
cool.
your choice. Does Randy have proficiency flying vehicles?
Oh.
He's got proficiency for ship thing. He's
Yeah.
got feeling.
I mean, they have a ship personality. I'd assume they'd have proficiency in
Yeah.
that. Then with proficiency.
Right.
Come on, Randy.
Come on.
You can do it.
So it's intelligence or dex?
Intelligence or
or
dex, depending on what kind of flyer are you. Are you somebody who flies by instinct or somebody who flies by knowledge?
I'll go with intelligence. This is just a check.
Yep, just
Or
a
is
check.
It's a check plus proficiency.
Check plus proficiency.
Plus it's a 19
24.
plus
24.
Yeah.
24. If you have someone who had chance to cast guidance, you can just guidance that as well.
Bless.
Bless is
Bless
on.
doesn't
Bless
work
is on. Fuck
ability.
you. Also, bless is on. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, it was on fuck you. Okay, sorry.
I mean, to be fair, bless is up to 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be Randy and myself as well.
But it also doesn't work on ability checks, so it wouldn't really matter in this case. That's what guidance does. But you have a cleric, so
Yeah.
I assume Gwent has guidance.
I do.
Guidance.
Would you like to guidance, knowing how dangerous this plan is?
So is that
Yes, why
28?
not?
That's a 28.
Okay, that is some incredible flying. They have managed to pull up exactly just to the like under left side of the asteroid, so that Fukyu is able to just kind of reach up. It's perfectly within reaching distance. You're like that perfectly timed to it, and Fukyu attempt to make me a strength sleight of hand check to catch the asteroid.
So giant ape doesn't have any proficiency in sleight of hand, so it's just going to be straight strength.
It's plus 7, I think, though, or it's plus 6.
6.
Yeah.
Plus 6.
T-Rex is 7. That was it.
And that is a 12. But I get bless on that as well, don't I?
You do get a bless.
Yep.
Do you know, can I give an assist? Can I brace the giant ape?
I was
I'm-
going to say I'm going to use my destiny for it.
I was gonna say, can I brace the giant ape and give you an advantage? Basically, just hold you up as you're starting to like crumple to the ground. I go, oh no, brace.
No, I'm going to use my destiny.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's better. That's a 19.
19
Plus
plus.
a D4 for blast. For a dirty 20.
And I will flash it up to 24.
Nice.
Then you have caught the rock, and you
Hell
can
yeah.
make a rock attack with that same check.
Yeah.
Well, no, make another one because you got a higher modifier on the next one anyway, and you could nat 20. If you are throwing it straight away, then go ahead and make me attack. Otherwise, you are just currently clutching the rock.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to use my rock attack for it.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
The rock disappears for a second because he's invisible and he's holding.
Yeah.
Huh?
So
I feel like there's a size limit to what counts as being held.
Probably.
I'm sure the
It's
magic
just like a
already-
split second and then reappears.
for a
16.
16 is probably going to miss.
I think that misses by 1.
That misses by 1. Is there anything else anybody would like to do before I announce the results?
Uh,
I've
I'll
already
flash
flashed
with
it.
mine. I'll flash with mine then.
Yeah, the other flash.
Multiple
I mean, if
flashes.
it's an attack, you still have the
Mm.
guidance.
That's with
Or do you
bless.
roll it?
I
It
could
was,
bend
it was
luck.
it was 16 with bless.
Yeah, sadly I did not inspire you beforehand.
Yeah, also, it's the difference between abilities and attacks. Guidance only works in ability checks, which is what was catching the rocks, technically not blessed guidance. And attacks work with bless.
I will bend luck.
Oh, it's fine. It was a 17 to hit. With the extra flash, it makes it. How do I describe the by pushing off into player? Fuck you. Describe throwing the rock. Describe what's happening here.
I mean, no one can see anything, so because he's a giant invisible ape.
That's
Hey,
why you got to describe it.
Yeah. So as the ship as this rock is heading towards the ship, fuck you essentially grabs it, does like a hammer throw spin and lobs it towards the other meteorite.
Hell yes.
How do I resolve 2 meteorites crashing into each other? I guess momentum checks. We're going to have a d20 roll off. Let's go. 2 d20s. The first one is going to be the receiving a meteorite. The second is the thrown meteorite. Let's see who gets out here, mostly so I can determine how the resulting momentum works. 9 versus 5. Okay. Not that different from momentum, so nothing wild happens.
They don't just go pinging off to this.
Would there be slight breaking?
Oh yeah, they'll take damage each. This is more for me to work out if momentum wise.
Directions where they're going.
What was the damage on the rock?
39.
39, yeah.
39. Is there any benefits there to it being larger?
Oh, it would have the enlarged damage
Oh,
on top at minimum,
Yeah,
right?
so that's another
Like a
what?
D4.
D4?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It takes it over 40. All right, that's
Mm.
something.
Oh, that's a
where's the
tenth of
ship?
its health.
So another D4.
We'll say it's also a con save there, so that's
Takes it to 42.
okay. All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
One shattered.
You want to do the asteroid field? You want to shatter into 3?
Yeah, because it's also below technical. I was doing it shatter based on how low it rolled. I actually have to do damage now to all of these. Split it into. Won't quite split. We'll split it into lower than a third because they also receive some damage, and got to release some of that energy as kinetic. So let's lower all of these. This one will be slightly lower because it was already damaged.
Yeah, we chipped a bit off. I mean, it's already worked. Like, the plan overall has already worked, so hell yeah.
All right, and then they should all be traveling in a bottom left direction based on the resulting momentum.
Yeah.
So let's do that. And let's do a little freehand here. Just to indicate where this is going. Because now it actually matters, because they're not all going towards the Firestar.
Yep.
As the rocks shatter, you notice a lack of any sort of metal or material inside the rock. They do appear to just be pure asteroids. They are just lobbing.
Big
Okay.
shield. Got it.
They are not ships inside.
Oh, good to know.
Oh, if we could just catch all those rocks and lob that the gravity well at the last one.
To be honest, they're already on kind of on a collision. They're already kind of on a collision
Yeah,
course, actually.
Just gonna let that.
All right. Let's roll 9. Let's roll 8d6 to see if you get a recharge before the next round.
Yes.
You
Yes.
do get a recharge back. This will be at the next round. However, let's have the rest of these guys kind of fly in before I switch over temporarily to proper initiative. That took a round to do, a round of distraction. Let's just have these guys kind of moving halfway in, and then I'll call initiative.
Fun
I
time.
guess,
Alvin is actually going to be drawing a different weapon this time because we're finally fighting something that's not freaking immune to radiant.
Yay!
I'm busting out the chainsaw.
All right. I'm gonna switch to. You'll get your recharge back. Yeah, you'll get your recharge back immediately if you do wanna use it. But everyone roll initiative, and I'll just use this when I switch into time mode.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I state who I'm fighting with in that this particular
You want...
instance.
You wanted to send this roll, but no valid token because we don't have tokens. Where am I?
You got
Yeah.
21.
I
'Cause
know. I need to just. It's just Alvin needs to be on the map.
Let's add some tokens.
which of my characters do you want helping you with this fight?
Zormir, because Randy is piloting.
Okay.
Also, Zormir's kind of built for fighting, where Randy's not really. Randy's built for utility.
Alright, I'm gonna pop you all down in the bottom right.
Yeah, just so we're here.
Don't need Focus. Focus on the map. Do you mind me not to actually delete Focus token and then just move it back because it's tied to their initiative?
I'm still on the measure thing.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I've not done it
I
yet.
rolled an 8.
Who am I forgetting? 6. Okay, I'm missing Focus at the top.
Yeah, missing the person that's already here.
Nice and neat.
Because as these guys actually fly in thinking that, hey, this is the giant Firestar, who they don't actually know who or what is on the Firestar. They think it's a...
Captured
I
ship,
mean, I think it's a captured ship. They don't actually know who's captured it. So I want to take a little measurement, but a little puny little Noid ship, they can take you guys on.
It's not letting me select my token.
That's fine, I'll just add you to the turn order. What'd you roll?
I've not rolled yet.
Okay, roll and I'll just add you. Don't need this anymore. Keep this for now. Mostly need this.
Come on, come on.
When you're all doing that, get rid of this.
What? No. That's supposed to be 2?
You roll 14, cool.
The second one was a 2. You're fine.
Yeah, but the dice rolled there together.
It thought
Yeah.
it thought you had advantage for some reason.
It's because of what I have. I can have advantage, but I don't use it as advantage because it's the dragon thing.
Oh yeah, your thing gives you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of the things
The focus
I can
does.
have, but it's not what I have.
Yeah. That's the chromatic one, isn't it? Or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Because chromatic's good at fighting.
Right. These guys can move 2 squares at a time on their turn. But fuck you, you've just had your turn, so we'll start you. That's effectively you started off the initiative. Once the asteroid has flung away and you've all taken, you know, you were all distracted for 6 seconds watching the asteroid's impact. How could you not be? And if you
Yeah, no,
weren't,
that's-
shut up, you were.
Heck yeah! That's what
Heck yeah.
he's shouting.
But as you turn your attention back, now really trying to like aim straight at you, you notice the incoming squad of fire giants. So we'll say that was already Fuku's turn because that was a beautiful turn to kind of
Yeah,
come
that's
off
fine, cool.
there. Alvina, it is your turn first to react. What would you like to do?
Well, I think Alvin is going to run up to the front of a ship with both weapons. And, yeah, they're out of range of her, but how far are they actually away from me? I hate this measuring tool.
Know that each square is 60 feet, so they're like 180.
180, cool. What's my range on all of my things? I can't remember the range of this, but it's getting close.
The furthest away is 130, 160, 300.
360.
Yep, cool, I can get one. Fireball at the closest one.
Fireball at the closest one.
Yeah, because it does clip him if he's 160 away, because it's a 150 range. And it's got explosive area, so...
Alright, let's see if they're able to dodge. They do actually have an advantage because they're in space and have jetpacks.
Yeah.
Well, they're using pyromancy, effectively, but...
They're probably going to pass anyway, but they actually don't, I think.
They don't, because hilariously, they still have a negative... Oh no, this is safe, though, so +3. They have proficiency, interesting. But that is still a 8.
Yeah. They're immune to fire, but does it shut down parts of their armor in any way?
Let's see how well they've worked on that
Don't
bug.
you have the thing that makes them non-immune to fire?
No, I have a thing that's not resistant and not powerful enough to get them not immune to it.
Alright.
Requires another delve into the dream sphere, primal dream.
I
for that.
haven't reported to Imix yet, which is what I might get from that one.
You can see a moment of kind of lag as they're no longer like their jetpack or their jet boot seems to like clog over a little bit before it starts working again. So it looks like it wasn't powerful enough to cause it to shut down, but it definitely it's not completely fixed.
Okay, it can't. She'll shout to the others. It kind of works, but not entirely. So this one's coming down to hand, guys.
Okay, have we got the other option?
What? Shoot him?
Ice.
No.
Nor do I.
A little
Okay.
bit.
I don't think I have any ice attacks at the moment. Oh yeah, because I was going to get one, but I haven't got it yet. But
Get him close, maybe.
But yeah, and Alvina is naturally going to just get a bit angry.
All right. The point is your turn. What would you like to do?
God, I don't know.
Shoot one with a
They're all
cannon.
Yeah, pretty much. So, my effective range is 120 feet, so cannon.
Yeah, it's why Alvina's got shot only with fireball. She wanted to test with a firebolt, but they were out of range of firebolt. So.
22.
22. Where the hell did I put that stack? Because they do have slightly higher
EC.
DC. At least while they're flying. But that still hits.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going for the one at the back.
Okay. Roll for damage.
41 damage.
Good chunk.
It takes it. And there's like they get flung back like 10 foot as it knocks off them, but it looks like their armor's done pretty well to protect them. You can see that it's a little dented before it has to repair itself over again. Definitely looks like it definitely impacted the creature inside, but they are giants. They're still gonna come at you. A little puny cannonball's not gonna stop them.
Like, it
So,
hurts, but ow.
In that
It
case,
hurt, but not enough to stop them.
Yeah.
I will inspire Monkey.
Ook.
Because
Yes.
our giants are CR9 by themselves.
They are. Fire Giants are mid-ranked, I believe, in the
You
Giants.
have armor. We have a monkey.
All right. The point is that you.
That's me.
Then Lou, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Give them hell, Lou.
I cast fireball.
You're also fireballing!
Yes.
What's
Alright.
the range for yours?
They're all 150. Fireball just is 150.
Yeah, but I can make it 300.
Yeah, if you want. You're not catching two of them in explosions. It's just which one you want to shoot, right?
I could actually.
No, because I've got 60 foot between them. And Fireball's not got that big a blast radius. It's a 20-foot radius. And they are...
Well, hilariously, yeah, but Lou's also a green Arcanite, so whose whole thing
Oh!
is increasing
Yeah,
AoE areas.
He could.
It
lose
just
a-
also weakens the fire.
You
damage.
lose a lot of damage, but it might work.
Just,
No,
It
to
would
be honest,
mean-
they're immune to fire anyway. May as
it
well,
would
right?
mean- It would mean is.
Wait, but the
a bit
amount
more
of fire
direct.
also matters to the actual
Yeah.
armor itself, because you're overloading it with fire damage.
That's fair.
I think also lose would be a more direct hit. Because yours was probably clipping with the edge of your fire. Whereas his will be a direct hit on them.
No, it was only 10
If
feet
you-
short.
there's-
They were pretty much in the center of it.
Hmm. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wasn't
So
sure
we'd like
if
to
they
do,
were.
Lou. Base foot is
Concentrates with the one
currently-
blast.
Currently 20, I believe it's 5 foot for every dice. You would have to sacrifice 6 dice.
I'm just
Hilariously,
gonna
though,
concentrate with one blast.
one blast. All right, roll your damage. Let's give these guys their dex save. They have a +3. Ooh, that was a 20, though, to dodge away from the fireball.
Oh, I think that does dodge lose.
It's not coming up
Unfortunately,
yet.
I think that beats your DC, or...
Yeah,
DC.
it's 18.
18, but it'll still take half of the residual damage. So let's see what that damage is.
Just rolling. It was a 27.
27, half to
So it's about
13?
13.
Yeah.
half to 13. But
That
that
one!
has shut it down, though,
Woo!
as it has locked up. Let's put a little spanner works there. I don't know which one it was. I'm going to do this one.
Assuming that guy.
As you watch as the armor actually seems to grow spikes out of it, and there's exposed areas on the giant, and they're no longer able to propel themselves as they kind of just like tumble in the astral sea.
Nice shooting, Luke.
Oh, did I hit them?
Oh, yeah. You turned his armor into a hedgehog.
Cool.
Yeah.
A spiky hedgehog flowing through the astral sea. It is now the giant's turn. They're going to move to squares as they continue dashing towards you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And this guy will just kind of drift off. Whee! Technically doesn't dash, hurry up. These guys are also going to start moving towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they'll start moving some asteroids. Who knows? And this goes 50, so move 1. Yeah, because it moves 1 per round. Cool. These guys will just kind of follow behind it. As everything slows down. Zormir, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
How close are they now?
120?
Yes, they will be at your... Well, this one's actually... If you get all the way to the edge, it's about 60. But they will get there next round.
Guessing it'll cost me one of my ammo, well, the ammo for fire at this. Because I don't think we've finish making my my hand weapon back into a gun, or did we?
We had a week, so you probably had time.
Yeah, we'll say you had time.
All
It's
right.
been a week. You're efficient. Maybe.
Okay.
Zombie is efficient. He's obsessive, I think would be the better.
Obsessively efficient?
Yeah.
Minimum first range is 120, max range is 360. So
You've got
are they?
sharpshooter, don't you? Oh no, you don't actually, do you?
No, I've got gunner, feet,
yeah.
so I can shoot them in close range.
Yeah.
So what's the closest? I'll move to the edge and
One's
try
at
and get
60.
Yeah, one's at
the one
60,
at 60,
another's 120.
and I'll shoot at him twice. I think I'll use psychic damage,
Makes sense.
as I don't have anything that's basically gonna.
they might be radiant proof, I think is the only one we've got, right?
Radiant, necrotic,
Force.
psychic, and force. So I'm gonna use psychic. Cause...
Turn their brains off.
First one and second one.
25. 34.
All right, both hit. What sort of damage type are we doing?
Psychic.
Psychic.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Brain
scramble his
damage.
brain.
So that's 61.
36. All right. They take it. You can see there's a momentary pause in their flight, as I'm just imagining a bunch of Iron Man suit flying around. You're all being attacked in that scene from Iron Man 3.
Oh yeah, I was thinking the Ultron in Avengers 2, but yeah, this kind of works as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it also works. Yeah, one of those. But there's a momentary pause before they bring their consciousness back to the forefront. You've definitely done some damage, but they are fire giants. That's not gonna stop them. They are the proud soldiers of the primal monarch.
I'll keep scrambling your brain if you want.
Years of combat experience has already done that.
They are soldiers. They've been through worse. They've been through basic training.
Plus, I know how that arm was made.
Don't tell him you made it, you idiot.
Jesus Christ, just put a target on you. Ah.
Hey, if the target's on Zormir, we're good.
No, I
Between
don't
me
think
and
so.
Alvina, who do you want them to hit right now? The one with the high armor value, or the one who can absorb a lot of hits?
The one who just goes, ow, that tickled.
Or the one who does go, did you hit me or did you hit me there?
They're gonna nat 20 and kill you instantly. So.
True.
That would be
Zormir,
funny.
is that your turn?
Yep. That was bonus action to change the weapon type, action to attack, and movement to get to the side.
All right, Gwent, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. Action to start charging the cannon. And then bonus action, I'm casting Shield of Faith on Zormir.
Okay.
Zormir needed any more AC.
Hey, I haven't bumped it up with my own shifter form yet.
I
Yeah,
just
he's
want him to be untouchable.
He's only at a 28, 27 now.
Let my little cowman live.
26.
That's all I want. That's about it. And then back away from Zormir, so I'm not standing next to the big doofus.
Well, Gwent's put me up to 26 now.
Yeah.
And I'll bring it up to 27 once I shift.
We need to get
Alright.
you that stuff.
Gwent, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Hilariously, the environment was supposed to be moving the asteroid. Chris, moved them on the giant's turn.
Well, now we know.
Hmm.
Oh, we could do the environment for the Firestar as well.
Well, that's fair. But I'm pretty sure none of them are also still not within range of shooting yet. Yeah.
Can we move the Firestar?
We could have the Firestar
slightly
just
towards us?
move to, like, here.
They would have to redirect a lot of their magma there, which would half the damage they do for a couple rounds.
Over a couple rounds, then fair, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this shit takes time to charge up.
Yeah, true.
It would also take a couple rounds to charge up the engines enough.
That is also fair. It
Yeah.
doesn't do anything quickly. It is a volcano.
Yeah, it's also not designed to be mobility during combat, 'cause it acts as a station.
Yeah.
So it's literally just there to be it actually focuses on being a siege target.
Yeah.
It's really good at withholding because it's just a giant asteroid itself. It's really actually quite hard to damage unless you're throwing really big things at it, because small little attacks won't really do anything to it because it's a city,
Yeah.
or at least a large town.
Hey, it's
So yeah, very very slow at moving, very very tanky.
It's like when the bloody hammers tried to attack us, Jamie.
What, you mean when they crashed their ship into our ship and broke their own ship in half?
Yeah.
They
Small
crashed a
ships break.
dinghy into an ironclad, for reference, anyone who's there. And my daughter ate them.
Yep.
You know, since I've
That doesn't surprise me.
slowed this down, I
She's
also need
cute.
to reduce this, because this is for the full minute. This is the round movement. What? Here you go. This is how far your ship can move per round.
Whee!
Whee.
So,
All right. Fuck you, it's your turn.
Okay. If Fuck You leans over the edge of the ship, would he be able to grab essentially this giant?
He's still
Yeah.
safe.
I mean, he's flying in towards you, so he will be there this round. So I'll allow it. I'll hand wave it.
Because Fuck You is still invisible as well because of great invisibility.
Yeah. You get him like as he's like halfway through his turn.
Cool.
you gotta throw him at
Just
some...
he doesn't know that something's about to grab him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as the gigantic ape, he's gonna grab him and throw him into, like, say, this other one here.
Bonk!
Right. Let's see if you can grab him.
So that'd be
He doesn't
You
know that
have
you're coming for
advantage.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, so you will have advantage and they'll have disadvantage, but there's still a chance they just like fly straight through your hand as you're trying to grab them.
Yeah.
So it's still like
Fair
an
enough.
aim thing on your part.
yeah, and
Uh.
even with my bless, that's not gonna.
This is also
Too
an
much.
ability check, so bless wouldn't do anything.
Does it not?
No, it's only attacks and saves.
Yeah.
Ah,
Unfortunately, this isn't
Guidance is for ability check.
This isn't Pathfinder. Grappling isn't an attack. Unfortunately.
yeah. So yeah, no, 12.
But
Then.
with disadvantage.
Hey, he gets worse.
It's fine because they're so bad at dodging, apparently.
They do not dodge. They merely bunt
They
with
power
their
through
face.
things. They're fire
They power
giants.
through things. But they're not powering through this giant ape. You're able to grab this
Yeah,
fire
can't
giant in
see
their
it.
armor.
Are they
This
using
iron giant.
They're using our tactics, Jamie. They're using our tactics.
Yes,
Just
they are.
power at them.
You just go
And
through
then,
it.
yeah.
Walk
That
through
is
the
that is
enemy.
one attack. What would you like to do?
So yeah, then use his rock throw attack to lob him into this other giant that's heading towards the ship.
All right, make an attack roll.
For 25 to hit with 22 bludgeoning plus a d4 for being enlarged for 23 total.
Harry, why are you
23.
throw?
You're not having much luck with those D4s.
No.
You got a 3 once, okay?
Yeah.
Hey Jerry,
know
why
what?
are you flying at me?
That'll bump both of them back one. As they both take the damage as they collide with your beautifully aimed throw.
Nice.
They might think we've got a repulsion field, to be honest, because they just
Maybe.
got flung back. Yeah, by something
Maybe.
invisible force.
Alvina, fucking take these guys out before they even get to your ship. I'll be amazed. Alvina, it's your turn. Let them get to your ship, damn it. They have
Yeah.
a cool attack.
I can't do anything until they get closer.
You
Front
can
air
spit
cannon.
fire, can you
How
not?
long? I can, but they're immune to fire. It might
Oh,
shut them
I
down.
just-
The armor.
Our actual cannon.
I could get on a cannon, I suppose. Where's my
As long as
abilities?
they're still out the minimum range, we can
Oh,
still.
I'm also checking where my pistol is. Range. I've got this written down here somewhere. What am I doing? Radiant pistol. 120 foot range. Cool. Is there any still in 120? Are there any in 220 feet still?
No, I think you threw them all out of range.
Damn it!
Good.
Oh, I'm on the end there. Yeah, there's nobody close.
Nope.
Damn.
Nope, they're all over 120 away.
Fuck.
You just happen to be repelling them.
Yeah, apparently. Screw it. I'm getting on a cannon. Eeny, meeny, miny. That one.
That one? Oh, yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
+5. I can't reckless this because this is artillery. No.
Unfortunately, dodge out of the way. Got plenty of time as it's arcing through the air towards them, or arcing through the astral sea towards them.
Alvina runs over to the cannon, fires it, runs back, and literally shouts in Ignan, "Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough." Basically.
Nice little taunt,
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll take you up on the offer if they're able to get near the ship.
Pretty much.
The point is your turn. What would you like to do?
Same again, I think. Just
Shoot her.
shoot the one at the back.
That guy. You're gonna bully that guy.
Bully that guy in particular. 27 to hit.
There you
Hits,
go.
I believe.
It does hit, yes. Roll for damage.
42 damage on him
Bang!
this time. One more than last time.
Holy fuck, you have bloodied the fire giant.
It is an
that's not
artillerist
on the
with a
fire
cannon, to be fair.
Yeah, so this is a ship's cannon against one giant.
I think they're supposed to be calling them Iron Giants.
Yeah.
They're the Iron
Iron
Fleet.
giant.
Iron
Superman.
Giants. But you bloodied the Iron Giant. Well done.
I make a rude gesture out the window.
Can't see.
The point, is it you?
That's me.
Alright, Lou Grimm, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I think we'll go with another fireball.
Just keep turning them off. No.
Alright, go ahead and make your fireball check. Let's see, they have an advantage because they're in Astral Sea.
Hello,
+3 is a 13, which I
Yeah,
believe fails.
he's got-
No, wait,
yeah,
advantage. 20. 20 succeeds.
Yeah, barely.
Should be coming through shortly.
Whole point is that they're
There
easier
we
to
go.
maneuver because there's no
Yeah.
resistance.
3D maneuverability basically is quite nice.
Let's have.
What was the theory?
Oh my god!
Lou,
Which
you
one were
just...
you? Which one were you attacking, Lou?
Just go down the line, Lou, honestly.
Yeah, I would have gone for that middle one.
Yeah, just go down the line, turning them off.
Okay, good. I say the next one's mine. You can't have that one. Don't kill steal.
He's not kill stealing, he's turning them off. They're
Teamwork,
gonna die,
fine.
they're gonna starve to death.
Oh no.
If one of them
We
gets
should-
here's the bit, if one of them actually gets close enough, Alvina could use one as a portable ship herself. Just jump on one of them and start fireballing backwards. Just flying the giant towards.
Oh yeah, face backwards and just...
Breathe fire.
Alright. So apparently Lou has figured out the way to disable these things in a way that nobody else is quite sure how the fuck they're doing
They're
it.
like, what the fuck, Lou? It's
Wait,
clearly
see,
it's magical
Damn, I
fire.
should have antagonized Lou.
It's clearly sorcery fire is what turns them off. They've
Yeah.
got a real glaring weakness to sorceress-based
Yeah,
fire.
it's Arcanite fire instead of elemental fire.
Yeah,
is what does it.
Alvina's using primordial flame and it's not
Yeah.
working. They've accounted for that.
One. Just a one. I'm just gonna spread these guys out.
Just-
For some reason, turn them off just makes them drift to the left. Dashing forward back into fucking 60-foot range, dashing forward. You can't repel all of them, can you?
Well, he's got 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, maybe. Zormir, it is your
Monkey
turn.
have two hand.
He has a second hand.
Okay. Well, since they're in range of me, yeah, attack them directly.
Shoot him.
And I'm still in my thingy mode. I'll shift. To go.
Do
Come on.
50 AC now.
Moo!
I'll add my, and I'll look at the
Okay,
first
these guys.
guy and go. Oh well, come on if you think you're hard enough.
Stop stealing my lines!
It's a classic though.
How many times did I
Crit.
roll?
Well, you crit on the first one. So
Okay.
Damn. Oh yes.
Crit psychic damage
crit
on
and the second one missed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but double damage on the first one
Yeah.
makes up for the second one missing.
Yeah,
Also
I
made up
mean,
for the first
so-
one being a really shite roll.
yeah, I was gonna say 55 on the first one versus 42.
It's really low damage crit, but it was still a
Yeah, I
crit.
mean,
Really low damage crit. So yes, you just that apparently that line really psychically damaged them. To the point where they're too damaged to hear your second line. You know, they've still got that like little bit of like a couple milliseconds of invulnerability to additional damage.
Yeah, they iframed it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, they are bloodied now. I'm pretty sure just absorb your psychic damage.
Well,
Is
so
that
it's like,
user on there?
I think that was one of the guys that got hit by the other giant as well.
That's true, it was, yep.
Yeah.
They also took 20 damage from just getting hit. In that case, Gwen, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Well, I do the environment.
The guys over here, did they all start to bunch up to go towards the rocks?
No, they're still kind of keeping that separation. It's part of their standard.
Military training.
Did these guys bunch up then?
No, they're still 60 feet away from each other.
Ah, that's annoying.
So you could probably hit a bunch of these guys if it's a line attack.
Yeah, one of them's coming out like the front of the ship. The other's like flying towards the back.
And
Yeah, the only
not
thing is the
pretty big
frost
ship.
one is a ball, which is
You're just not gonna
a
unless
20-foot radius.
they're actually like on the ship. You're not gonna be able to hit more than one. We'll just kind of.
And even then, your ship's pretty big. They can easily keep that 60-foot difference between them. Especially if only two of them manage to land.
Yeah, if only two of them. They got space.
But from where I am, can I see how their jetpacks are attached?
They don't actually have jetpacks. They're using
Iron Man
their
suit.
yeah, they've got flames coming out of their feet.
they've got their own propulsion.
Yeah, they got hand and feet. You could freeze their boots.
Yeah, they're effectively like human torch flying. So they've got like flames coming out of their fists and foot. The armor like retracts around the soles of their feet to let it out, which is why they can't fly when the armor locks up.
It's how Alvina like rocket jumps, essentially.
Yeah, they're using the pyromancy to propel themselves. So a natural source is a natural ability.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to look at the closest one and send level 6 magic missiles directly into his face. Repeatedly.
That's fair. Can't do anything about that.
Dodge this. Oh, good damage.
Bub,
as
bub,
well.
bub, 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 bub.
6th level is 8
So
bolts,
it's-
right?
It's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah,
Yeah, 8 bolts. So,
8 times 4 is not bad.
4 is
32.
16.
32 damage. Four times 10 minus 8 is always how I do it.
All right, they take it.
Just ba 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 ba.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Gwen, is that you?
I don't think I've got anything more useful bonus actiony. So, yeah, bonus action hide somewhere. Just whoop.
All right.
That wasn't me.
Full Q, another one is flying into the ship, attempting to land. Well, I say that it's actually gonna meteorite impact you. But anyway, that's a distinction that doesn't matter right now. What would you like to do, Full Q?
Yeah, let's try catch him again and lob him at another one.
All right, another advantage. Athletics check. Let's roll another disadvantage here. These giants, these fucking iron giants are not doing well. It doesn't matter how much tactical genius you have if the dice rolls don't
Nat 20.
coordinate.
Oh, damn.
Turns out these giants really not great at strength for some reason.
Oh, I have been using Dex.
Oh, I was assuming you've been rolling really badly for them. This.
What is their strength? They have like a +7.
Yeah, they are
That's
fire
fair.
giant. Fire giant's very strong. It's not making it still, but.
And they have a +11 athletics as well. Actually, that's a 15. I guess strength also makes sense if they are just like because they are like
Bulldozing
shooting
through.
like firing straight at you effectively.
Yeah.
They are not slowing down, so you are trying to catch a moving missile. But anyway, you managed to catch him with a nat 20 for 26. What would you like to do with him?
And lob him into his mate again.
Lob him into his mate again. Go ahead and give me that rock attack. It's always a chance you miss.
Repulsor field.
Repulsion
For
8.
a 19 or 21 to hit, sorry.
21 exactly hits.
Yay.
'Cause I think I've still got points D6 or D8, sorry.
D8s, yeah.
But I've not had a need to use them just yet.
Yeah, you've not missed yet.
Yeah.
As you lob them in, let's push both of these back one. There we go. As they bounce off each other. Really putting this propulsion field test idea to good use here. Alvina, it is your turn. So far, none of them have landed because they keep getting flung away from the ship somehow.
Because of the no gravity, if I launch myself at the guy who's just in front of me, like 60 feet, can I just make it?
Yes.
Yay.
You just won't be able to return to the ship.
It's fine, I've got pyromancy too, I'll just launch myself back.
Oh, also technically there is a like shielding around you to protect you from astral phenomenon, so you'll be vulnerable to astral phenomenon,
She'll be fine. Shoulder breath.
which is you roll is a roll a d20. Don't roll a d20. I gotta figure that out actually. You weren't supposed to get off the ship. Oh well.
You didn't expect me to someone to jump off the ship.
Yeah, at least like for long enough. We'll see if you're out there for long enough. If you're there for like a couple rounds, it'll matter. It's more of like a environment terrain thing.
Cool. But yeah,
I'm not really gonna worry about it if you jump off for 6 seconds and come back.
she's gonna jump off at this guy because she's caught. Yeah, she jumps it, and she's going to make 3 reckless attacks. I think this counts as very reckless.
It's true. It's true. True. Which one are you jumping off towards?
The one that's directly in front of me because I'm literally standing on the.
Oh, you're
very
standing in the
front.
prow. Okay.
Yeah. Be big and obvious target. Okay, first attack. 21!
21 hits.
Yay. Ignore the 1. Extra.
Alright, so that's 4 slashing and force was a 24.
Yeah, 24.
Takes it.
Okay, second attack. 21 again! 28.
28 takes it.
Yay, and I'm gonna rev up the chainsword, and I haven't used this yet.
Nice.
24 with a lot of damage.
The fuck did I give you a chainsaw again?
I nicked it off of the angel captains.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you give me a radiant
It was like a
chainsaw.
session ago, Chris. Come on. That was like a month ago. Leave me
It was a month. It was a while
Yeah.
ago. It was a while ago. It was it was when we captured what's his name, Ace.
Well, they have 27 health left before taking this damage. Describe how you defeat this iron giant that never got to the ship.
Literally, I imagine 100% it's rev up the glowing gold chainsaw, which you pretty much imagine 40k chainsaw. And she just revs it up and goes through a big chunk of him.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
just going.
And can I
I
kick?
was just trying to remove the armor.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's
Well, I
dead.
did. I removed the armor and his head. And can I kick back off his body and get back under the ship?
yes. Give me a athletics check.
Yeah.
Just because obviously the size difference is a little bit
Yeah.
less helpful than jumping off the ship, which has a much bigger size ratio.
24.
Oh yeah. That's more than enough.
She sticks the landing.
Such a ridiculous scene. Just jump off a fucking chainsaw and jump back. I've accidentally recreated. I've created D&D Warhammer. Let's go.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You knew you were doing it. And
Yeah.
if you didn't, you should have.
I never intended any of this stuff.
Alvina,
It's why I DM the way I do, because it surprises me half the time too.
Yeah,
The point is, it's your turn.
Alvina, secretly a howling banshee elder.
You stole my kill.
Oh.
Shoot a diff. Well, then stop telling everyone to shoot him closer. He's the only one close enough.
Can I just have a quick glance at the other things, see how they're progressing?
Well, two of them keep getting flung back from the ship.
No, and not the ones within our range. The other groups.
Yeah,
the other two groups.
they've literally just been like slowly maneuvering. It looks like they're diagonally going towards the like outer right side of the asteroid. They are definitely watching what's going on over here.
Okay, fine.
They aren't quick enough to
bouncing back.
Yeah, they got to learn. You know, they got to plan.
They gotta be terrified.
Well, they're learning all my iconic tactics of shoot cannon.
Fire the cannon.
Again, I'll go for the far away one. 26 to hit.
The
Yeah.
far away one.
Yep.
Yeah,
because
hits.
Because the rest are all, I think, too close for you to shoot.
I was just saying, so you can deal with the rest, so I can actually get my kill.
Yeah.
48 damage.
I
Alright,
want my kill.
This one
And-
was fully health, I believe, but it's taking it.
And inspiration for whoever wants it.
I mean, I'll take it. I haven't got one.
Yep.
If you want-
Inspiration for Alvina.
Cool, thank you.
All right, Lou Grim, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Keep doing what I've been doing.
Just turn them off. It's fine. Does it? You don't need
Yeah.
anything else. Luke finally got access to Fireball and just immediately
Yep.
took two people out of combat.
Turn the guy off at the back.
Yeah, well, the
This
point
looks
just shot.
nice. 26.
Nope.
Gonna do a save for them.
We're definitely.
Ooh,
Quite.
fails.
That's it.
Okay.
We're Legolas and Gimli at the moment.
That's still only counts as one.
Yes.
But they fail the save, so take the full. Well, would take the full. They take the full impact of 26. However, their armor does not lock up this time.
Ooh.
This is the one that actually got the extra plating installed. You never know.
For once, they did not roll a 1 on their lockup check.
This guy's wearing mithril.
And alas, they
this
are
is-
also immune to fire damage, so
Yeah, they don't take damage.
This one knows
But-
how to control his fire.
Lou, is that you?
Yes.
Oh my god, I can actually get this guy on the ship. You know, he doesn't even need to dash. He's gonna get on the ship. This guy needs to dash.
Okay, where are the golden golems?
Evict him.
And this one...
Yeah.
This one will get close. Oh, and also I need these two to make me checks. That's fine. And then before I do the one guy who can attack, let's also just go ahead and move everyone.
Oh, by the way,
a little bit
Chris, just
closer there.
because you asked to be reminded, after this particular turn, you probably want to take a break again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's probably got the closest? You know what? Well,
Probably
let's say
Zorba.
most of you are in an area. Everyone, I assume the point's on the downstairs cannon.
Yes.
Al-
yeah.
the point
That
of
is
that
Alvina,
is
you've
Alvina
got
is
one.
explicitly at the very front, if that matters.
I feel like
Uh,
I've claimed the downstairs cannon as just my cannon at this point.
It's mine as well. We share.
Yeah, Gwen, whereabouts are you on the ship? Do you reckon?
I would be down
Went
some stairs.
ahead.
He literally hid. He
Yeah.
literally hid.
Hid.
Works for me.
Down some stairs.
Then before we take a break, I'm just gonna need Zormir and Fook you then and Lou Grim to all make me dexterity saving throws as a iron giant cannonball lands on the ship.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I've just
Yeah.
realised I should have been rolling athletics for the grabbing them. For the giant ape, because you've got a plus 9 in there.
Oh
rather
wow,
than
you
plus 6.
two!
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. The Giants have also been forgetting to use athletic. Everyone, not 20!
Yay!
But they still stand there
Wow.
like,
Yeah.
And that's where we're taking a break, because apparently the dice gods have decided, fuck the Iron Giant.
Fuck this squad in
Does
particular.
that mean he
apparent-
just lands in the middle? So they're just all surrounding him like, well, you're fucked.
He
1,
landed
2, 3,
exactly in the
together.
middle where he's not hit anyone somehow.
You were not supposed to get this far.
He was like, shit, I didn't think I'd make it this far.
We'll be back in a couple minutes.
He's just gonna
This-
get punched in the face by all 3 of us.
He's gonna
at
get
the
picked
same
up and
time.
thrown back off the ship.
I'll be back with
Yeah. God, all 3 natural 20s. The dice
Yeah.
gods are on our side today.
Yep.
They just wanted this to be comical.
It has been decreed that this fight is a comedy fight.
I'm
Want
sorry,
to-
friend, but this is the wrong ship.
Chris, can you hear us?
I think he literally went.
You
"Yeah,
can't.
what's
Good. It's safe for me to say this then. This is the fight where it is comically easy to make us be overconfident in the next one.
To be
Yeah.
honest, yeah. They're probably it. We know there is a main base since these rocks are not the actual main ship. We know
Yeah,
they're
true.
supplying from somewhere. So I imagine that's next round. Or the next encounter?
Yeah.
Consider it would be like Ace did, where Ace came in a second wave.
Mhm.
Yeah, there'll be a second wave.
Yeah. And they don't take it
Yeah,
lightly
they'll
this
be-
Not
time.
necessarily.
Well,
There'll
could
be
We
they-
a
might
second wave.
have seen
There'll be a
everything that
second wave.
happened. Like,
There'll be
We're
a second
fucking
wave
outta
if we
here.
deal with this too easily. You know there's going to be a second wave if we
Yeah.
deal with this too easy.
I do reckon the other two groups are going to see what we're doing and then either like purposefully go for Lou.
account.
They're going to learn.
Also, the invisibility will have worn off by then.
Yeah.
I just switched them off. I've
Yeah,
not
you switched
killed
him.
them yet.
Yeah, he hasn't killed anyone yet, to be fair. Alvina did, because they would have seen a speck jump off the ship, an explosion of force and radiance, and then a giant's just dead in half.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm so happy at that. I'm so happy the radiant chainsword got a good first attack. Eh.
Mm.
It's a great weapon. I'm happy. Here's why Alvina needs all the weapons. It's awesome.
He landed, and I just said, "Watch the floorboards, you."
Take your boots off.
Sorry. A very confused fire giant because two people, 3 people dodged.
Oh god, I've just realised this ship can't. I've just realised that you lot would have the most irritating time when it's like, make sure you like wipe off your feet before going into any of the rooms. Alvina doesn't wear shoes ever. So,
I think Zormir's probably going to have the worst.
oh, definitely.
Why?
Because one of them was your leg for a while.
Yeah,
And Alvina does wash very thoroughly.
If
We've
we're
already
talking
established this.
taking shoes off,
Yeah.
I can take my whole armor
He's
off.
got
like
his legs.
that.
He's got his legs back now. Remember, he grew them back.
Yeah.
The time dragon de-aged him and grew his limbs back.
that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I can take my armor off like that.
And you don't fall over anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time you go off the ship, I imagine it's like Alvina just goes like immediate foot bath.
Get one of those foot spas.
Yeah.
And pull out all the jaggy
No,
rocks.
what Alvina will have is one of those tanks with the fish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this little tank full of fish.
The
They're
dead
not,
skin in
but
there.
they're not the normal type of fish. They are actually piranhas.
Yep.
Ooh, that tickles.
Oh, nice. Yeah. She just thinks they're normal fish. This is Fantasia custom.
Yeah, that's why you've got so hard feet, because they've been chewed on by piranhas.
Well, remember when everyone else found out that Alvina doesn't wear shoes in like session 3 where she kicked a mimic and stuck her foot to the door. It was like, this is a problem, guy.
Yeah, it's
Take
not
your
like
shoe
you take
off.
your boot
I
off.
don't have shoes. It's my foot.
Okay, then take the mimic
I think
off.
I tore the sole of my foot off. I think then, if memory serves.
Yeah.
Just makes me
Still there.
think of the spray on shoes from Cloudy.
Cloudy Chance of Meatballs. Yeah.
Mm.
I actually watched that the other day. Just again, I just had the inkling to watch it. Forgot how good
Yeah.
the music in that movie is.
Yeah.
That movie has ridiculously good music for no reason whatsoever. It goes hard. Just listen like the main. I think it's the main theme for it. Just give that a listen at some point. It's really good.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I love that movie. Very dumb movie, but I loved it. Don't remember if I watched the second one. I know there was a second one. Don't remember if I've watched it.
I remember people with orange coats on and a person who was
talking
like Andy.
orangutan and food animals.
I remember. That's why I'm not sure if I've seen it or if I've seen an advert. I remember there was like a T-Rex taco.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I remember.
That's like what the Tacosaurus
Yeah, something like that.
Supreme.
Yeah.
It's Tacosaurus Supreme or something like that. Yeah.
Then you've also got like tacodiles.
Yeah.
It'd be
guy,
Tacodile Supreme.
Tacodile
Yeah.
Supreme.
Like there was a guy that essentially was sat in a room for like 2 months, thinking up food puns.
I can believe
Like,
that.
I could also.
There
believe
are flamingos.
Flamingo.
Strawberry people.
Yeah, strawberry people. Just a leak in a car that just screams.
It's a leak in the boat.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a leak in the
boat.
boat. I remember that was in the advert. That was definitely in the
Yeah.
advert.
I am now just looking up a list of puns, see if there's any good ones. There's
And
no mosquitoast,
Oh, that's
Yep.
bad. That's terrible.
the Sasquatch,
Sasquatch. Okay, that was pretty good.
shrimpanzee,
Shrimpanzee.
watermelephant, the wild scallion, apple
Where's the abuse,
python,
Bob?
Apple python. That's great.
buffaloaf,
Buffalo.
eggplanety,
Oh, that's awful. That one's
Yeah.
awful.
fruit cockatiel,
That was alright. I like that one.
hippopotamus,
God damn.
I didn't say that they were good puns. I just said that they were
a
puns.
meat borus, and a sushi.
Half of them are great. The other half are awful.
Oh, I'm skipping the ones that are just awful.
The really
Awful.
bad ones.
There's the kiwi.
Obviously.
Full stop. Yep.
Mm.
Wildebeest.
Wildebeest. I like that one.
Hammerbred shark.
Oh.
A grizzly pear.
Oh, that one's great. I really like that one.
You don't want to eat a grizzly pear.
It's a grizzly pear.
A matzo ball.
Ah, I got distracted. I am back.
So wait, don't worry. Food-based animal puns. They're a thing.
I think I've got through all the puns because I'm now in the video game version.
All right. They made a video. Of course they
That's
made a
where the
video
really
game.
good ones are.
I might go. They made a video game. Of course they
Video
made a video
game
game.
one.
What
What are we talking about?
Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
The animal
Food animals.
creatures.
I have seen Cloudy Chance of Meatballs too, but not in so long. I actually don't remember it.
That's right. I don't know if
I
I've
do.
seen the second one. I've definitely seen.
Yeah.
I've seen the first one, but I don't remember if I've seen the second one. Was Mr. T still in the second one?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Nice.
Alrighty. Where were we? The five fucking 3 nat 20s.
Making deck
The
saves.
giant exploded onto the deck. Was the last thing that happened. And they all
pulled
nat
it
20.
onto the deck. But you all did such a good job that there's practically no repercussions from this, other than the fire
Yay.
giant standing up in the middle of the ship.
Yeah.
So that's that. I've already moved everyone else, so it's just that last little bit.
That
Zormir,
happened.
it is your turn. A fire giant has just like impacted the ship very quickly with like molten hot armor fist that he was planning to punch someone with before you all got out of the way. A little bit of like fire spread out in an area around him, but you're all away outside that whole area. And otherwise is looking for a fist fight. What would you like to do, Zormir?
What's up to him? Incredibly mad because he's seen what he's just done to his ship
Giant
and
square
lays
stuck in
into
the
him.
middle.
And lays into him.
Gonna have to move Fuku a little bit so I can actually grab this guy who's on the ship.
There's also something quite funny. I was going to try and talk to the fire and ask it not to hurt you guys, but you passed so hard I didn't need to.
One of
Oh.
these got to the ship. This we'll do the one. All right, make your attacks.
Okay. One.
Just in primordial.
Uh,
You will never survive. The great tactical genius
I'm guessing.
that is Betamix.
I don't know. We met his
Ooh.
brother and he wasn't that impressive.
Ha! Vermix is a fool.
That's a little harsh. He wasn't that bad.
Betamix is nothing of the such. Unfortunately, both of those did miss.
You just punch him in the knee and he's not even noticing you. He's talking to Alvina.
It's lucky for you because their armor is got a soft red glow to it.
Ooh. Fun time. Oh, I've got an idea.
I'm gonna use one of my destinies to reroll one of those attacks. Because here,
Out of
Zormir
curiosity,
is
just a heads up, Chris, is Zormir within 30 feet of Alvina?
You're at the front of the ship. They're probably mid-ship. Yeah, I'll say yes.
Just in case he actually hits, because I've got an idea of what's going to happen. By the glowing red armor.
Hey, it's not like it's hot armor or anything.
Sure, it's fine.
does it 20 hit?
It's 21 AC.
It would hit. As you watch, the armor seems to shift. This is mostly just to flavor why they've got extra armor on. As the armor reinforces itself in the area you hit, effectively blocking the blow off the attack.
Fun.
Their extra AC comes from the fact they like sentiently block up the places.
Yeah.
So they like reinforce area you're about to hit.
Hard point armor.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that too. Try and hit me.
If he nat 20s you. Just as a heads up. If
It
he
would
nat
be
20s
so funny.
Try and hit me!
I know.
Okay, bang! Wasn't that hard?
Yeah.
All right, Zormir, is that you?
Yep. Because there's nothing I can do with my bonus action.
All right, Gwent, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to come up the stairs till I can see them, and I'm going to try something I don't think will work, but it's worth a shot. I'm going to cast command on the guy,
Jump off.
and what I'm going to say is doff, as in doff the armor.
Ooh.
The armor.
It might be built like Zormir's actually, because Zormir could do it as an act.
It could.
It
yeah,
could
so
be. That'd be cool.
If Zormir made it, he would have made it like that.
Yeah.
So there is a chance that he would
So-
just like slap the off switch and it just goes do like a la
It just
Iron
folds
Man.
up nicely. That. I mean. What can you say, right? It does, right?
The gods want it. That's what happens.
Anyway, Gwent, is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
I'm gonna give people. I'm just gonna like stand stand and says like, I didn't think that would work.
I can't be honest. Did that work?
No,
No,
probably
they
won't
don't. They
again.
don't act till their turn. Nothing's happened.
I know, but still.
He literally
like, there's a
Yeah.
twitch.
I didn't
Literally,
think that
Gwen
would
Gwen
work.
just more or less went, Siri, please turn the armor off, and it did.
I mean, his god is obviously seeing him doing more attacking, less cowardly stuff.
Sleep mode.
Do not disturb mode.
Yeah.
Vibrate. Just make it weird.
Massage mode, activate.
You know, there's a
I mean,
vibrate mode built in.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that would have to be very distracting, I would have thought.
Mhm.
All right, fuck you. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so this fire iron giant is on the ship, yeah.
There's two
Yeah,
there's
on the
two
ship,
on the
right?
ship.
There's only one on the ship. The other is about to impact the ship on their next turn.
Ah,
Okay.
Cool.
throw that one.
They're
Run
they're
and
within
shoulder barge
range.
them.
But they had to
still
dash
invisible,
this turn.
aren't
Not been a minute, and they haven't done anything that
They haven't done anything yet.
haven't done.
I?
I don't.
Let's try to get on the ship at this point.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't
looking at the reading invisible, attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have advantage.
Yeah.
So I have advantage now.
Yeah, on attacks. I mean, I've also been giving you them on ability checks because it makes sense.
Yeah.
For the grappling. But yes, you have advantage on your attacks against everything.
So I am going to multi-attack and do 2 fist attacks against this guy
The guy about to fly in, or the guy already like
on the ship.
standing there.
Yeah,
The one who's about
Okay.
to have his armor removed.
yeah. Oh, is he? Is that the one about to have his armor removed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in theory,
In
yeah,
theory.
In theory.
As far as we know.
which will lower their AC.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it on the guy that's flying in.
You're just gonna like
Bat him out
smack
of the
him in the
sky?
face as he's flying in.
Yeah.
Clothesline him.
So that'd be. So first attack is
Come on, get him.
a
Yeah.
27 with 27 bludgeoning plus a D4 for that.
All right, he had 21 health left. How do you take him out?
So would he be able to punch him into the guy that's behind him?
Give me a second attack roll. Let's find out.
Punch
Second
and
attack
throw. Punch and throw.
For a 28.
We're 28 now. How are you evening
Yeah.
these out again, by the way?
I don't know. Oh, and
And
a
a
D4
D4 him.
for an extra 3.
Or
31 damage.
31.
Extra 3. Got it. You do it. You fucking succeed.
So I
Only-
essentially kill him with one fist, and then with the other fist, use him as a cue ball.
Yeah.
Punch and throw at the same time.
Yeah.
God damn.
Roll at the
What I
same
think
time.
is hilarious is we've already taken out essentially 4 of these giants and not taken a single hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've made you too powerful. Alvina, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I can't get at that one, I don't think. Because he's a little far out, even if I did, like, jump. Because he's 120 out, right?
Fortunately, they got pushed back by the
Yeah.
incoming dead giant.
I guess I'm gonna go and beat up the guy who's about to have his armor, in theory, doffed. So, I'm gonna run up to him and probably still just arguing with the guy. 21?
21 exactly hits. It doesn't matter if they reinforce the impact zone.
Boom! Ah, that one's a 20. You know what? I've got a hero. I've got the hero dice. I'll roll it extra so it does hit. What did your thing do as well on attacks point?
On attacks, they have to make some sort of save. I think it's a strength save.
Cool. Strength save or whatever point does. I've
I
got
don't
an
think
8.
it matters
I was going to
because
say to you, Wolfie, you have your bardic.
That was the body.
Con save.
Or I thought you were meaning your hero point.
No, I'm not destinying that. I'm saving that.
we'll never know if they were gonna doff their armor because Alvina knocked them out.
Ooh.
Sorry. It's fine. I've got my bonus action attack. I'm gonna shoot this guy with my wrist-mounted laser pistol.
Yep.
All right, go for it.
This is probably not gonna hit because I can't reckless ranged attacks. Yeah. Pew! Cut a guy
almost.
down. Lift my left arm up. Bang. You got it if you
All right,
like,
the
Glue.
point. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
So I reckon these guys have got that guy sorted. So I'm just gonna turn and just keep an eye on the other ones. Just watch them watching us. Try and get any sense that might be useful when they eventually attack us.
Okay.
Just any information I can get from just watching them.
Oof.
All right. Lou Grimm, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Turn off that guy's armor.
Yeah.
You know, in theory, it's actually really hard to turn the armor off. The fact you've automatically succeeded on 2 of them is definitely.
Come on.
All right, let's give
How
a
many
give it the
fireballs
old.
do you even have left?
Oh, still
They're
quite a few.
Well,
Yeah.
sorcerer, yeah, they've got so many goddamn
Yeah.
spell slots. They're not even art casting, I'm assuming. Okay, 20 to actually dodge, so this will be half damage or whatever you roll. Let's see if I roll a 1, because it won't matter then what the hell you actually do for
It was
damage.
a 30.
30 damage.
30 damage.
Down to 15. Ooh. Alright.
Because now I got 9d6.
How much did you upcast this by?
Only one.
I was just casting it.
It's 8d6 by default, so 9d6 is just one up.
But yes, that has locked the armor.
Well,
Because the Giants were expecting someone to cast a 30 fireball against people immune to fire.
they don't know that we have a guy who built this crap.
This crap. Lou, is that your turn?
Yeah, because I
20.
don't move. Fuck. Yeah, that's my turn.
Successful turn.
Yeah,
Alright.
not too bad.
Gonna grab this one.
Are these lockdown giants in the combat still, by the way, or are they just kind of there until we pick them up at some point?
Technically, that's what I'm rolling. There is a chance
Okay.
they unlock their armor. It's just none of them have been rolling high. To be fair, it's once it's locked up, it's actually quite hard to unlock. Eventually, they would just automatically do it if like 10 minutes passed. But for combat initiative wise, it might matter.
Yeah.
All right, and then these guys are gonna start going back this way.
Why are they just pushing a meteor at us?
Yeah. Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Start taking apart the armor. That they've...
You're looting it! They're not even all dead yet, dude! We're in a crisis situation!
Because, well, he's going to start looking at the armor to see if he can see any kind of weakness in it.
Investigate the armor, not just start looting halfway.
I'm not looting
You know
him,
what he's
basically.
gonna do? He's like trying to hook the
I'm
other
trying.
fire giants in. You know, the ones that have had the armor switched
Oh
off.
yeah, we just crane them in and...
Yeah.
Alright, Zormir, give me a intelligence check with proficiency.
Check with proficiency. $25.
This one is also going to be heated. Oh, really?
And I'll bump that by another 3, so
So
28.
28.
Just because. I'm pretty sure
Just
25 made it anyway.
Okay, okay.
Just
So
in
you
case
definitely
I
notice
do.
there's been some slight design changes since you introduced it. They seem to have effectively created these little venting
Exhaust ports?
kind of exhaust port. There's more like just slits in the like inner
Vent.
layer
Hmm.
that is allowing the heat to get to the outer edge of the armor to
Mm.
effectively permanently cast heat metal on the armor.
Yeah.
Allowing them to basically they're punching you with scalding metal fists.
Hmm.
So venting
It's a thought.
fins.
So there's been some design changes kind of just accommodate the natural abilities of the
Ooh.
fire giant into the armor.
I'm just gonna eat that
It's
fire.
because they have exhaust ports in their armor
Mm.
that I've been able to switch them off.
Yes.
I
What
use
is it?
Fireball
Well, our
and an
swamp
exhaust
rats are that
port.
size.
Always works.
It's actually because the armor is permanently heated, it's actually made the problem. They've gone a little bit away to correcting it, but the fact they're heating the armor means that to overheat it, you actually have to do less than you might initially, even with the design fixes they've done.
Yeah.
If the armor was cool, they would have actually solved the problem.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're banking
But
on the fact that people know they're fire giants, so aren't probably going to use fire on them, aren't they?
yeah, and they're also heating, like they're also wearing molten armor.
Yeah.
But the
That's-
problem is that the armor actually like stops functioning if you heat it to enough height.
Sid, agree.
Gwen, what are you up to?
Also, we've got 3 dead and then 3 out of action.
Yes, but they will get out eventually.
Oh, the other thing
Yeah.
is that this effectively means it's harder to also shut them down with cold damage because they're permanently heated.
Yeah.
So they actually have advantage on protecting
cold
against
one.
the shutdown on cold.
Yeah, good to know.
That makes sense.
Anyone have a
Um,
spell? Know how to heat metal?
I
Yes?
Then use that on them.
I mean,
No,
I
not
have
yet.
been. It didn't work.
They've already effectively got the effect of heat metal on them. You need something bigger, like a fireball, to do
Yeah.
it.
Alright.
Anything
They're effectively
bigger
making
than-
a concentration check, or the armor's making a concentration check against the damage.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm very wary of using all our tools too early, given there are others that can learn.
Yeah, like unless you were really upcasting it, the 2d6 wouldn't be enough.
I'm assuming it's basically like because heat metal's a second level spell, right? I think, or is it first?
Look,
Third level spells and above would comfortably be able to manage
It
it.
should be second level, yeah.
Well, I've just been doing it by the amount of fire damage.
heat is second, yeah.
I was meaning as a good like rule of thumb, right? For what works on them.
I'm just going to think, toll the dead on the one closest.
So I do, have a flamethrower as well.
Yeah, Alveda doesn't have heat metal. She
Let's throw
can
the dead.
just
Wisdom?
do it. Toll the
wouldn't-
dead. I want to say it's wisdom.
And I would tell them not to waste ice. Ice magic on them as well.
It's fine. We don't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us have ice.
As I like stroll over and just eat all the heat out of the armor too.
I thought about taking frostbite, but I went off it.
Frostbite is a good spell to have, but yeah, this one is use fire.
Alright, fuck you, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Did the guy make it?
Oh no, he failed and took the 29 damage.
Cool.
Nice.
He rolled an 18, amazingly.
Just thinking. Just thinking whether to drop monkey form, or if we bounce the ship over to the other party now.
I think we want to bounce the ship over to the other party.
Yeah.
Because now that we know that like fireballs and things can comfortably shut them down, we can relay back to the ship, and if they start getting like 1 or 2 start getting close, a volcano cannon shot's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like
you
a
know-
hundred-
If we bounce and move.
Yeah, I
Can
remember
we
the.
bounce and move?
Oh yeah. Well, if you're still doing round, then you'd be able to go an extra 80. should be 580, so you'd still only get to the edge of the yellow.
Okay.
Because they are over 1,000 feet away.
Yeah.
I think we could potentially.
You could give chase, but they'd
Yeah.
Is it if we bamf and move? They should be within range of the cannons then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I think that's a good bet, right?
Yeah, Fucky's just gonna hold his turn in case one of these new guys comes near him, and he'll try to grab him.
You over there, put the new cannon range there. I like how this was just your little movement, which I'm just gonna get rid of. Alright, the ship teleports towards the second engagement as they are launching a thing at you.
We'll take that body with us.
Yeah, here you go.
Can I
Just
just ask why you've put a aura on a token rather than just the ship itself?
So I can move the ship and still know where I'm putting it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
And then I can move the token afterwards. It's just slightly easier than having to remember.
It's like,
That's
oh, where was it? It's not eyeballing it, basically, which I get. Though.
Yeah. It's the amount of times I've done that and immediately forgotten where the hell I was going to put it.
Same. I used to do that in 40k a lot. It's like, wait, shit, where was I moving from?
Yeah, it made more sense when I was doing it for the movement rather than the cannons. It just happens you're moving effectively at the cannon range, so
Yeah.
Gotcha.
it's still useful in that sense. But they can effectively do that out of an initiative if you want to do anything with that now that you're in a closer position.
I mean, no, Fucky's just gonna hold his turn in case one of the guys flies towards him, and he'll just grab him.
All right. Alvina, would you like to do anything with your turn before we get to the environment and giants?
Yes, Alvina will run over because she sees they're in cannon range, so she will run over to cannon and fire cannon at, I guess, this rock and try and reverse its momentum. Don't know if it'll work, but it's worth a try. It might stop it dead, which I'd take.
Maybe. Go ahead and make the attack.
Oh, hang on.
Yes.
Would firing both cannons at once help?
Yeah,
'Cause you're
go ahead and
immediately
also
after
make
me.
yours. Cause
Yeah.
you're immediately after. That makes sense. Go for you.
Yeah.
19 hits.
You do
Or
the
that's totally dead. What am I looking at? 20 hits.
yeah. You do the 3,
23
2,
hits.
1, fire.
Yep.
23 will hit.
Yeah. Okay. Point. Tell me when.
23 hit.
81.
Both you roll
Yeah.
damage.
Okay. It's 8. Is it 86? Did you say
Yes.
80-10.
80-10. Okay.
D10.
Oof.
Yeah.
That was a 9. Ignore the last one. So 32. I've been misclicking on my keyboard a lot, so.
All right, and since you both do this, I'll give a check for the actual thing to see if it gets torn apart with both of the impacts. Oh wow,
But pretty stable by the assumption that high is steady.
it is very stable. However, because you've damaged it so significantly,
Nice.
It was only
there's
72 damage.
yeah, and it only had 90 health.
Yeah.
As you take your 80% of its mass.
Hell yeah.
You actually notice that now that you can see a whole group of them, the whole group of them have been effectively like heating the back off this
Yeah.
to
Nice.
propel it forward.
I wondered why it was red.
Yeah.
Because they have been heating up the rock.
Yeah, this bit's big chunk of ore in this one, I assume.
Yeah, there's now just a hot metal ingot that is propelling towards you.
We'll steal that.
But Tish.
Lou, what would
That
you
wasn't even
like
intentional.
to do?
I know, but it's still a good one.
It was, yeah, that was not intentional.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing.
There's no one in range to fireball the now.
I can get 600 feet.
You get
Maybe
300.
300?
300, sorry.
The fireball. You get the guy behind us.
Unfortunately,
they're locked out already.
Yeah, there's no point in doing it to them.
You just shoot him with something else.
Unfortunately, the nearest unlocked guy is 540 feet away.
I was thinking like it was 300 initially.
No, it's 150
150
initially.
initially.
You can up it, but you need
Uh,
another feat to do that. There's like a
Wait,
second.
is it
but-
540?
540 away.
Yeah.
540.
I don't think you've got anything.
Fortunately, the fireball, I'm pretty sure, actually has one of the longest ranges at 150.
It does, yeah. It's one of the longest ranges that isn't like the artillery spells, which are like 7th and up spells. I think Meteor Storm has the longest range because you can technically like bunny hop it off itself.
I mean, Chill Touch has 240.
Yeah, that's with a buff that you've got for it.
No,
Yeah, because
that'd be
120.
480.
I think Chill Touch is 120.
No, it's 240.
It's 120.
No, it's 120. It's already doubled it for you.
Yeah, it's
Looked
only
that
120.
up a while back, and
I'm looking up on. I've literally got it up at the moment. Range 120 feet.
De-
Chill Touch.
default range
that's-
is 120.
that's fair enough.
Yeah, it's doing it
Alright.
automatically for you
Beyond
as
will
well.
automatically double your range.
Yeah,
Not on all of them.
but
Okay.
it has on your cantrips at
No.
least.
Any of the ones that it can double, it will double.
One moment. I just thought of something. Just thought of something.
That. I got 3 giants still possible to get.
Ah!
Oh!
So, Spell Sniper doesn't work on Fireball.
No, because it doesn't have an attack roll.
It's attack rolls only.
Yeah. Forgot about that part.
Yeah. So it is doubling automatically. It just doesn't work on some spells. Yeah,
Happy why?
I also completely forgot about it. So
I think it does work on like counterspell though.
it says all spells that have a attack roll, their range is doubled. That's it.
I know, but I think I've done it before where it's applied it to a counterspell.
Interesting. Maybe it counts it because it's a spellcasting check, technically. So it's thinking it's
Maybe.
an attack roll. That would make sense. That might be a bug, but it's working, so...
Like, so bad. Zormir, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
One's unlocked. Get him.
He rolled a 1 on his stealth check. You don't know that.
Alvina doesn't know that. She can see him.
Yeah, that's why it's a 1 on his stealth check. I rolled a 2. He has a -1.
He's too far out in my range anyway, so.
Gwen, shoot him. That guy.
Which guy?
That one. I pointed him. That one.
One is trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, the one who's failing to be stealthy. He's holding his dead friend in front of himself.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Dormir's gonna start taking apart this armor on this guy.
Stop looting in the middle of the fight.
He's
All right.
trying to
With your
figure
action,
out-
you managed to do so.
Damn it. You're worse than me.
basically trying to get the armor off of the body so I can study it more.
Dibs
'cause
on the body.
There's nothing I can actually do in the fight now other than be ready
Yeah.
for.
Remember, guys, skipping your turn is always a valid option. Sometimes there's just not a scenario where you have something useful, especially when you get to like the slower dips here,
It's
where
not.
people are
That's
being
why-
strategic.
It's not for
that's why
Alvina.
Zor-
She has to keep the rage going, so he has to attack something.
That's why Zormir's doing the.
point bod is on
annihilation.
deck and not doing anything. Just go ham.
Beat the shit out of Plate Bot in a minute.
Her point bot.
I say on this arc of point bot might be becoming sentient.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking
Alvina
rising
doesn't
machine
know
over
So
here.
he-
my animated object is on deck. You can picture
All right.
that.
Sorry,
That one
Bob.
is
What
sentient.
were you trying to say?
Hmm?
Finish your sentence.
I'm just trying to see if there is any other things that we can exploit in the armor, basically. That's why I'm taking it apart.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll put some thought into it. To be fair, you have found the major thing, but I'll give consideration based on how I understand the armor to work. Gwent, what are you doing with your turn?
Everybody is slightly too far away from me, so I'm going to be casting guidance on Zormir to help him with his investigations. because finding a handy off switch could be useful.
Alright.
Analyzing the armor as much as I can whilst in the middle of combat, since I can't actually do any combative moves right now.
Sure.
Yeah, me neither. Everybody's out of my range.
While this is happening, unbeknownst to you, because it only occurs to you as it is like shooting towards you, without the extra mass on the ingot, the ingot itself has very quickly sped
Sped
up
up.
as it's still being accelerated and is on a direct collision course with the ship.
Fuck you.
It will reach the ship next round.
Catch it and I'll try and talk out of burning you. Throw it back.
Okay.
Fuck
not-
you, it's your turn.
I'm not
It's
through all
also
my lessons
technically
yet.
the ship's turn to try and
We have
recharge
the
its engine.
teleport. Just teleport
No,
behind
you've,
it.
you've just used the
We
teleport,
just
Oh,
used
okay.
it. It
and
hasn't
that
come
was the
back.
teleport recharge, which was a 1.
Okay.
Alvina's
You
going to
teleported
try
to
and...
get here in the first place.
Alvina's going to try and talk the fire out of burning. Fuck you.
Fuck you, what would you like to do?
I think he's a bit too far out of range for fuck you to try grab him.
Nope, it'd have to be a held action when it got here on its turn.
That's fine. Fuck you'll hold his turn again to grab him when he's near.
Okay. Alvina, similarly, if you want to very quickly speed talk the fire out of her,
That's a reaction for them, so...
that's fair. What you got in action? What do you want to do?
I'm going to punch point bot so I don't lose range.
Punch the animated object instead of point bot.
I'm going to punch something. Something's getting punched.
Let's see how PointBot feels about this. They will remember this.
I said the animated object rather than point bot.
I've already said it. Too late, apparently.
Okay.
The point. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
BAM!
I would like to get offended for point bot getting punched.
Point bot gets thrown across the room because it gets 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so we've got a thing of molten. I mean, it's lighter now, so I reckon.
It's catchable. It's definitely catchable, but...
No, so we wanted a 5th level spell to yeet the bigger one. What level spell do I reckon would yeet this smaller one?
It's a 4th of the
Catapult.
size, so 2nd level, right?
I'll allow 2nd level.
Then yeah, can I yeet it straight back again?
What's the range on
Actually,
catapult?
no. Oh, yeah, good point.
It would change its... It would at least change its momentum back, right?
It's only 60 feet, so
You
I'll
can
throw-
hold your action to do
I can
so.
hold my action to do that, and I'm not going to do it straight back, because then they'll just straight back at me, and it's just tennis.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We're getting closer. And they're focusing on that, and we're getting closer and closer and closer.
Yeah, okay, I'll tennis it. Hold action to tennis.
All right, Lugarim, what would you like to do?
For a heads up, everybody, me and Point haven't finished my lessons yet, so I'm not proficient in persuasion. So...
You should have been doing your homework.
I have been! I'm 6 weeks out of 10! That's pretty good!
Yeah, I guess.
It's because I'm dumb, so it takes longer.
Oh.
I think I'll send a fireball to this guy.
That's not a
No,
person,
that's
not a
that's a
guy.
rock.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
that's
the
the
this is
rock,
the
yeah.
ingot. This is the molten metal that is shooting towards you. Currently nobody else anywhere else. This giant, realizing everyone has kind of fucked off, is also going to actually move away.
Report back.
How does he feel that he's not even worth us killing him?
If there's nothing you can do, don't worry about
George,
it.
they're
Yeah.
working for a military genius,
No,
so they probably have
there's
orders
something
to,
I can
like,
do.
go
I'm
back
just
and
not sure if I
report,
should
Right.
What can you do?
disintegrate.
No, we're throwing the rock back.
We're
at
throwing
them.
it back.
Just wait.
Also,
you just-
Disintegrate's got a 60-foot range, I think.
Yeah.
They can hold their action similar as the
It
point.
can. We're all planning multiple things to stop this random rock.
Yeah, just make sure the rock doesn't hit you, you know?
You could say your trigger is if they don't catch it and be able to throw it back, you could disintegrate it.
If I mess up.
if
Fuck
they
you messes up. If point messes up.
Yeah, just remember though, to hold the spell, you'd still have to cast it and use up the spell slot, even if you don't end up using the spell.
Yeah.
do you
And it's
want
a
to do that.
sixth level.
Oh no, it
It's a
still
sixth-
expends it.
Yeah, it's a sixth
don't.
level, so it's not. Save it for later.
Hold something else, but don't hold
If all
disintegrate.
else fails, Alvina will jump in front of the rock and tank it for us instead, and hopefully it'll not hit the ship.
All right. Zormir and Gwen, are you used to doing anything with
Yeah.
relation to the rock?
I'm gonna stand ready to tank the hit of the rock as well, because I can shift my armor to the front. And
It's gonna be a
Bring
saving
my-
throw, you realise this, dude.
boost my AC.
It's a saving throw.
And rock doesn't care about your AC.
Yeah, that's why Alvina can tank it.
The point, give me a spellcasting check to see if you can perfectly time your spellcasting so it's within range without being too
Okay.
close in range.
Spell attack or just modifier?
It would be with proficiency, so spell attack.
How about I say I'm gonna help someone with my action?
So that'll be a 28.
Yeah.
28? Doesn't matter.
Point just
The
did
point is
How,
so
how is my spell
proficient.
attack so good?
It's so.
You're a bard.
Like plus 12.
Yeah,
What's your charisma?
my charisma's only +4. I'm trying to work it out. I've got something that gives me +1 spell attack, but
Your instrument gives you a boost.
Got like a lot of modifiers on that thing.
so
Oh,
it's
no,
+3
wait a minute,
above.
wait a minute. What's your intelligence?
Also +4.
Okay, so it's not adding both. Wait a minute, just
Yeah.
actually wait. No, it is.
Oh, I've got a +2 Rhythm Maker's Drum, and I think +1 from Fokluke and Bandlore.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you guys said, what was your proficiency up to now?
5.
Ooh, it's up to 5 already. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just hit +5.
No, yeah.
Oh,
So-
Amulet of the Devout. That's it.
There we go. There we go. It's like we knew we got you something.
Yeah.
I mean, even
Okay.
then, like 4 plus 5 already brings you to the 9. And then you
Yeah,
go
+3.
plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh boy. You are so proficient at timing, apparently.
I'm
That
a musician.
you-
Yes,
of
it
course I
is
am.
this shit.
You are a musician. Oh, it's a shame you didn't call that earlier. I would have given you advantage. This is a
Didn't need it.
time-based problem.
Beat.
But with a 28, you perfectly time it to reverse gravity on it, reversing the momentum and shooting it backwards. At the same pace, so we'll slowly get there. But more importantly, do you get your recharge back on the ship? Because that's the only thing that will really make a difference here. You do not. So your ship only travels effectively 1.5 squares, because it's kind of awkward like that.
We can dash it and it will go 3.
The ship doesn't dash
Oh shit. Oh, well.
because it's a vehicle. Unfortunately, you can't make the car go faster than its top speed.
Get on point.
By is it by flooring it
Only
instead of
only
doing
the
something
broom
else.
is the exception to this rule, which even then I don't even think I like the broom being able to dash. You know, but technically the fly spell can dash, so
Yeah, it gives you a fly speed. So,
fuck it.
yeah.
I'll assume it's just like a weird you're not going at your top speed thing, whereas a vehicle's slightly different.
I'm sorry,
Um,
Point, but Pointbot's gonna get punched again.
Get your
Point the
point.
animated objects, not the.
Okay,
Point.
I'll hit him with the animated object. Got it.
Oh, God.
But I'm going to roll like 2 more checks for the ship, and if it doesn't get its recharge back, I'm effectively gonna scale us back out to a minute passes.
Yeah.
As the giants appear to be making a tactical retreat for the time being.
Cowards.
Oh, your
Yeah,
ship
get
got
back!
the recharge back next round.
Boom.
Wait, 1 second. Everybody gets at least 2 gets another round action then. These giants are officially off the map, which means they are no longer in the thing. That's how off the map works.
They're like, well, this was not worth it.
They also adjusted these so that these 3 aren't moving anymore.
They're regrouping.
Of course they are. Did you see what we did to that one squad?
Yeah, they didn't even get a hit on you.
Yeah.
They're not going away and deciding just not to bother. They're going away to change tactics.
Yeah, this was the scouting party.
Mm.
And we butchered them. Do you know what it does mean, though? if they actually manage to escape, we can take the 2 remaining ones prisoner.
Yes.
I don't know how we're gonna keep them.
Give them to him. Just
So he gets to move.
We get giants on
Yeah.
our side. We just steal them. These are ours now. Find your
I'm
own.
just gonna get rid of these guys. Technically, these 2 get a check to unlock.
you serve this one now.
Does
Im's
not
just,
unlock.
Im's just downstairs and goes, "Oh, you got me some bodyguards."
More
Yep.
bodyguards.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This also zooms up over there. All right. So after the ship gets to move like left or right by 1 square, effectively. Assuming you're still kind of moving forward a little bit, just move you forward there.
We're gonna cut them off.
To when the ship has a jump, so you can effectively jump and move up to the radius of the yellow, which while they have positioned the large like asteroid chunks kind of in your path directly towards them, you kind of Alvina is still able to kind of see through the gaps because they're not perfectly square asteroids, unsurprisingly. And you do see that the squad of fire giants are flying in the opposite direction. They are making a tactical retreat. It's possible if you kept pursuit, you might be able to catch up to them. Although at that point, I'd go to cut scene anyway.
Yeah.
Or you can stick around in the area. So the question comes down to the party of: would you like to pursue, or would you like to? There is still this other asteroid moving towards the Firestar. You can have the Firestar now that the threat is gone, kind of winding down its weapons, and will be able to move in time.
They're booking it.
That will effectively turn their weapons off for the time being.
Yeah, they're booking it.
I'd
What
say
the
if
party
they're
like to do?
If they're retreating, we'll recover these guys.
The like frozen ones. Yep.
They're 2 living
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
And is Im on our ship or on the
She's
Firestar?
definitely on our ship. She's in my room reading a book.
Yeah.
Can we?
Playing with one of the random animals that are just in my room.
I should be playing with the dragons, baby
She
dragons.
might be with the dragons.
Can we
I feel like
effectively?
she's got a book and just a dragon on her lap like a cat.
Can we
I was thinking
effectively
with the
try and
firefoxes.
talk them into our side?
Maybe.
Yeah, we can definitely try.
We can try.
We can try.
I think that's our best option.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's no point chasing them. We'd just end up getting.
We would catch them eventually, but it's really not.
Also,
You would have to also go further away from the Firestar,
Yeah.
and there's no telling if there's like a secret squad on the way from the other
Yeah, I was gonna say,
direction,
yeah.
or
so these giants seem tactical and might be luring us into a trap.
Yep.
Mhm.
So yeah, we report back to the 5-star. Move. There's that asteroid. They're making a retreat. We're picking up a couple of prisoners because we should probably tell them ahead of time that we're stealing a couple of giants.
Yep.
put this over
Yep.
later. This effectively passes then now that there's no longer kind of like a threat trying to stop you from doing this.
Oh, also
Uh,
because we had 1 round, and before we knew they were running. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Bang!
Yeah, saw that coming.
I hit the point bot with the animated object. Light point requested.
One of them's down at this point. I don't know which.
I did
Recover
it's 20. It's 28 damage to point bot and 14. Actually, wait. The animated object's an object. 28 to the animated object as well because it's siege. Because it is an object that usually does work.
Okay. So is that 28 plus?
No, it's 28 to. It's 28 total to both of them individually.
I like that.
So
We just crash one
sure.
through the asteroid and split it.
Yeah.
Tiny bits.
Gotta keep the realism up.
Yeah, playing snooker, guys.
Well, the animated object's still up.
Hey! What about point bot?
I'm just finding his stats.
He's got more than 28 health, right?
Yeah, he's got 55 health.
Yeah, he's half health. I bloodied
That's
him.
good.
I
Yep.
bloodied him in annoyance.
All right, you capture and subdue the giant. While they're locked, you're able to effectively get them wrapped up. Hell, you can probably actually use that prison you still have on board
Yeah.
now that you've had a little bit of time to repair it.
Also, Alvina will absolutely. I don't know how she's managing it. She might be ripping it apart, but she's feeding the giant that was dead on the ship's body to the dragons.
Oh,
That sounds about right.
Look, she could be
But-
cooking it for dinner for us tonight.
Hang on, isn't the cage in the same room as the dragons?
Yes. We can move it if you like.
No, I was just saying,
Makes
we are
it
literally
easier.
feeding their comrades in front of them.
We could move it if you like. We've got a giant hole in the middle of the ship that we can move it through.
I feel
you
like you're
want.
trying to
Yeah.
say something, but I'm not
Or,
quite
or
sure
just
what
save
it
the
is.
giant rations for later.
No, I'm feeding him now because it's going to smell otherwise. Also, we've
Feels
got
like
the
a war
storage
cry.
space. We've not got the
Also,
storage
this-
space.
To be fair, this is why you have refrigerated areas.
Mhm.
If it's a fire
know,
giant, it's going to go weird.
Keep the rations for later when we're not psychologically scarring some
It's
giants.
going to be weird, though. You can't freeze a fire giant. It'd be terrible
It's
for
got to
him.
be fresh.
Okay, can we just put like a cloth over the over the cage then?
No, we just put the cage on the deck, guys. It's not hard.
Yeah,
in the-
that's it, I guess.
They're in the cage until we can.
We move the
simply
I
bring
pull-
them on our side.
I pull the giant down through the hatch, and we raise the cage back up through the same hatch.
Okay.
Just ignore the grizzly crunching noises coming from downstairs.
That could be anything.
Exactly.
You got it in there. I'm sure you can get it out.
Yeah, it's nice.
The only reason you had it in there was for the fire princess.
Yeah, literally because we were worried she might go nuclear when she woke up. That's the only reason it was in there.
Yeah, like fire giants at like CR9 are powerful, but they're more military, physical, powerful compared to a very powerful primordial.
Yeah, they are a giant. They are not.
They're more stable.
They're not a demigod.
So I guess the question of if you can actually fit 2 giants in here because they are huge.
It was pretty big. They might be cramped.
It's gonna be cozy.
Again, we
It
might
wasn't-
be
it
doing
wasn't-
some
it
war
wasn't that
crimes,
big.
but
I
not
think
as
they
bad war
can-
crimes.
I think you can in theory
That's why it's
squish
gonna be
them up in
cozy.
there.
Do you know what? Easy one for it. We'll open up the sides, shove them in, and then tie their hands together
Works for me.
with the metal bars. It works.
All right. Because I don't have the stamina to do an NPC role-playing negotiation, we're gonna leave that for next week.
Yep, that is entirely
That's
fair.
fine.
We did the combat.
Yeah. Like I wanna have full energy for fucking role-playing him because he's so goddamn hyperactive.
She's great.
That's fair.
Hey, these might want to be your bodyguards if you can convince them to be
Hey,
on our
can
side.
you convince them to join us so that we don't have to kill them horribly?
Just say they're unconscious for now.
No, they're still-
I don't know, man. I quite like the idea of the 2 fire giants looking out as the fucking fire princess walks onto
Yeah.
deck. They don't know she's here, by the way.
With
Yep.
Alvina, the elf, just talking very casually. It's like, what
Yeah,
if we
You know, I'm just saying, you have the literal second highest authority of the fire faction on your ship.
This'll be
Honest-
fine. We
Maybe we should
overrule
send
you.
one back with a message.
We overrule. No, because she doesn't want to be taken back to her dad.
Oh yeah, true.
Mhm.
That's explicitly why we're not doing that, because she asked us not to.
Mhm.
Yeah, fair.
With that, that'll bring us to the end. You're able to clear up the remaining problems with the asteroid now that there's no longer a secondary threat because they only really work in tandem.
Oh yeah, I guess
Um,
we loot the rest of the giants that were floating around here.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can retrieve all of their armor. That's fine.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of raw, or Zormir can thingy it down to the raw components if needed.
Yeah.
Um,
Emberlock alloy.
Yep, you have a bunch of Emberlock alloys. If you want to make it for humanoid armor, it will take a bunch of work, effectively just your downtime to craft a
Yeah.
new magic item. Since they're not easily convertible from giant size to humanoid size.
Mhm.
So you're effectively just making a new set anyway. And yes, we will get to effectively the captured fire giants next time. That's us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. This has been episode 404,
Yeah.
A Tactical Giant. Good night.
See ya.
Bye.
All right.
Don't mind.
I accidentally wrote Emberlock a lot instead of alloy.
There's a lot of it.
There is a lot of it. Yeah,
Oh,
I've just
technically
put
it's right.
5. I've just put 5. for the note.
5 giants worth.
I've actually got ideas for it. Honestly, I've got some horrifying ideas for it.
I mean, that's
Oh
a
god.
good amount as well.
Yeah,
Was it not just-
a shape-shifting metal that is activated and deactivated with pyromancy. Alvina has no ideas what to do with that.
Yeah.
Technically, we've only got 3 sets of armor. 2 are actually still on the.
No, we took the armor off them because I don't think we want them in their weaponry.
We have 2 naked fire giants.
Yeah,
So
They're wearing
we've got-
loincloths underneath.
they're
It's
wearing
fine.
clothing. I'm assuming because they're not. They're like army
They'll
fatigues. I imagine,
No,
right?
no, they're
Unmany
only wearing
garments.
loincloths.
Oh,
How
okay.
many were in the squadron? There was
Yeah.
6. I've got. That's why it's 5 because one got away.
Right.
One got away, so we got 5.
Yeah, you got 5 sets. They're like 3 times the size, so you've got 15 units of Emberlock alloy.
15 units. There we go.
'Cause it takes 3 units to make a giant
See,
set.
that's a lot.
That is a lot. I have idea.
You can make 15 suits of humanoid Emberlock armor. Give it enough time.
I have some idea for just some random.
Romy,
pieces
you're
of
gonna be busy.
I have some equipment ideas, honestly. So this would be
You can
fun.
teach the others.
But yes, that was that. That was very funny. Honestly, that was a
That was a very
funny-
fun session.
That
yeah.
was very fun.
You just dominated this
We
round.
did. We
Or
did.
this session.
We actually did use tactics. So
Yeah.
we literally did divide and conquer.
We did giant invisible monkey,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
tactics.
gigantic.
Coupled with
invisible
fireball.
Yeah.
Gigantic invisible monkey.
With the fireballs. The fireballs were clutch.
Yeah, Lou just going
Hmm.
no and no and no to 3 people. Half of the unit was just stopped by Lou.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not having that.
Yeah.
I won't kill you.
Oh, I've just realised as well, yeah, we can, even if the giants don't want to be taken out of their armour, Alvina can just, like, rip all the heat out of it and take it off them forcefully. So it's like, stop that. Stop resisting. And just lose the armour.
Backfire giant.
So yeah, that's what we got today. I think we're all here next week. We should be all fine, right?
No,
Should be.
I'm not.
Okay.
6th.
No.
Yeah.
No Neil. But
About.
everyone else will be here. So we're not gonna, as far as I know, we're not gonna have any more breaks until beginning of August, right? Because I don't know when 2 of us are missing. Otherwise, until
yeah.
then,
I might not be able to play on the 28th.
28th. Okay. But yeah,
I think the only things I've locked in are Saturdays and Sundays. So
yeah, as far as I know, we're all fine for the foreseeable until August. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening, every one of you. Keep playing against chaos. You guys are especially on Switch. Thank you, Chris, for a hysterical session. Thank you, everyone, for playing and come up with hysterical ideas. This is gonna be a fun time. I'm looking forward to us commandeering more allies and genuinely. I'm looking forward to us stealing the entire fire faction of the Elemental Kingdom. Honestly. Just the fire.
Looking likely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Im would technically be in charge if I do eat her dad like I plan to. So, or am I in charge? I don't know. But yeah, see ya.
yeah, man.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
I think